It's just weird. Why is it saying tracking it?
Testing.
Testing it then.
Blindy.
Man.
Right, well, apparently it's live again. I have no idea. But, hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. I have no idea if you can even see this or hear this, because YouTube and or OBS are being a massive set of twats and have decided to send my live stream elsewhere, possibly to the other side of the planet. Who the fuck knows? I can't even find where this is going.
Let me check and see if it's on my channel.
If you can find it, and Ed's here. This is super fucking annoying. Okay, there's something that says live now. Is it right? YouTube and or OBS. There we go. That's the right one. Excuse me. I'm pausing you. You fucking asshole. Right. There we go. We're back. I can see things. Yeah, YouTube or OBS or a combination of the two have decided to just start sending streams to random locations because fuck me, right? Anyway, hello, welcome. We've got Ed. We're pretty sure it's his fault, actually.
It must be. It's never happened to you before, right? Just when I came on.
To be honest, I can't remember having any major fuck-ups since you've been away.
Well,
So-
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
I'm back.
Curious and curious.
Yeah. So, anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, I just, it's not showing up for me. It's not showing up in my live studio at all.
I see it now. It took a while.
There seems to be no, yeah. This is definitely different to what I'm seeing on this channel. So I don't know. Fuck knows. Anyway, how you doing, Ed?
I'm good. How are you doing, buddy?
Annoyed, slightly,
Yeah, I can
for
hear
obvious
that.
reasons.
I think you need to let it go. Just let it go.
Well, it's just it was concerning because I have the rule if I'm like 10 minutes late. then you
It's
just-
been a couple of minutes. You need to calm down. It's over. It's over.
I'm
now.
fine. I've had
Just
more
relax.
annoying shit happen to me this week anyway. So it's been one of those weeks that's been driving me up the fucking wall.
Oh, you
Got,
want to talk about it?
I ordered some things,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them was a set of controllers for the Genesis Mini that are supposed to be wireless and work with it. And I've twice now been sent a set.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Twitter.
I was like, what the fuck? So I literally have all four of them at the moment because I haven't sent two of them. I just got refunded half the cost of them because the good thing about that one was they accidentally sent me two. I didn't tell them that. Fuck them.
Yeah.
They accidentally sent me two, so I ended up paying about 10 quid for two controllers that are worth about 15 quid a pop. So that's an up. But then they sent me the wrong ones again. They're basically for the normal original hardware, which I do not own. So they are completely fucking useless to me, and they don't work with anything else. And then in midweek, I'm in the middle of building Mrs. Sick a new computer. Some of it with old parts. I say old parts. They're only about a year old, but my current machine,
Hand-me-downs.
yeah, but with some new parts as well, including a PC case that is gorgeous and isn't fucking out yet, and we literally will have to pre-order it. So the LAN Cool 2, it is a really fucking nice PC case. But yeah, so I bought some of the parts and I upgraded my machine, and half of it decided not to work. And it was really fucking stressful. What was supposed to be a really fun day of building computers, which I quite enjoy doing usually, didn't go so well. One of the kids was sick, and I decided halfway through the day to burn my hand really badly.
Oh man.
You got covered in blisters.
Oh,
You're like one more fuck up away from like shooting up a school or something.
Oh, that's a bit extreme.
Honestly, that day was. There were more tiny annoyances at the same time, but the second
Dude, when you're
set.
in that mind frame, everything's fucking in. Every minor thing that you wouldn't normally care about is just a
Yeah.
rage-inducing fuck.
Well, that's like one of the points I made in a video. The person was saying about how they feel more when things are bad. They can detect all the bad things. No, that's when you're pissed off. Everything fucking annoys you, including the stuff that wouldn't normally annoy you. It's like everything's a disaster when you're in a bad mood.
And I'm always in a bad mood. My life is a tragedy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, I mean...
Congratulations, Gilliam. Welcome to the shit show.
I do enjoy people that, first time I finally made it, and like, welcome to disappointment.
Thanks, buddy. It's the worst one. Get out. Just go away.
There's a reason it's called a terrible stream. It's both a way of getting out of making good content and honesty. It's honesty is what it is.
It's a self-defense mechanism.
It's self-defense, but the self-defense of just being upfront and honest about how shit I am. One of the things you've been bitching and moaning about people with fair use intros for a long time. And I thought, fuck it, you know what? I'm going to change it.
Oh, did you change it?
Yeah, I changed it. And now...
I'm just watching your shit because I'm trying to get some flat earth shit so that I can make a really bad flat earth video.
I know. I was gonna say that, actually. Anybody has any good flat earth videos or good, just stupid pseudoscience or insane stuff,
I got a general
send most of it to me because, I got to eat. But send a couple to Ed.
I think I'm going to do the Jubilee one where it's like flat earthers versus scientists.
Oh, yeah.
I will, of course, be taking the position of the flat earthers.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought you were kind of a prick for debunking them. I mean, what happens if you actually convince them that they're wrong, and then they go away?
Do you know what?
Ruin everything.
I got that covered though because Mockery.
By the way, who is the baby pig with the pipe avatar?
He knows who the fuck
Hook
I
Pig.
am. You know who the fuck I am.
This is Hook Pig. If you don't know who Hook Pig is,
Hook Pig. That's a slam on you.
Oh no! Like you were in the joke.
Miss Sick made that, by the way, so it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
on
you're
me.
taking the piss out of my own art there.
Yeah, and he sold T-shirts and cups of it, and she hasn't made a penny.
No, neither have I.
To be fair, didn't you make enough to buy yourself a mug?
I got a revenue from my own. Yeah, T-Tac bought a shirt, and Melanie bought a shirt. Or Memory. I don't know why I called her Melanie.
Memory, yeah.
Memory Holiday bought a shirt, and then I sold myself a mug.
That was even better because you didn't know how to make it go good on the shirt, and I fixed that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
We all fucking unpaid interns.
I only made that to give myself the mug. I didn't ever promote it. I didn't ever really put a link in the description or anything. Yeah. I think I threw it up on Twitter just once. And I said, Memory, buy a fucking shirt.
It's one of those things. I need to... I don't own any of my own merchandise, especially now with the... that I do the green screen stuff. I really do need to own some of my own fucking merchandise.
I need to make more of it. I haven't done loads in ages.
Just so I can advertise it in more and more absurd fashion.
But I'm showing my face in my videos now, so I don't even use the dog that much anymore.
Oh yeah, everyone's like really mad about that as well.
They can go fuck themselves.
We don't want this. We want the dog back. And you're like, I don't want to animate. And everyone's like, I don't care if you animate. We don't want to look at that.
Also,
oh God.
What you call animation, we call bullshit. I don't know, man. I like it this way. It's so much easier.
I mean, the closest... Occasionally I'll animate, quote unquote. God, that always takes me fucking ages.
I know, right? Like, that's why I'm like, fuck this. It's not fun.
But not just eyebrows and shit, but like movement.
Yeah. I see what you do.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
It is a lot of work.
Well,
to be honest...
You went, I've got like 5 more edits left. And then you kept editing, and because you're moving your little character around. And I was like... 5 my ass. And you were doing like 20 other edits because you were moving the character around.
I consider an edit is between me speaking and the person's video. That's one edit.
No, that's not how that is. That's not
so
true
that's
at all.
five times, and then how many? Have you ever used NordVPN? Fuck off, boss tuber. You can't even fucking trust those anymore. Everyone's like, oh, you got to get a VPN. And now all the VPN companies are shit.
Yeah.
Oh. It's really annoying because I would quite like to have a little bit more money because I don't get enough. But I would never know who to fucking go with because everyone's a shit.
Yeah.
And I'd probably put myself out of getting anything to do with Amazon because I have on occasion maybe referred to them as pure evil.
I like Amazon. I don't have.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Fucking fantastic. I've got Amazon Prime. We buy stuff if we're gonna buy something off of anywhere.
You bought computer parts from somewhere else.
Oh my!
And they didn't work, and you're like, great. Now I have to pay to send them back.
Yeah. Oh my god! It just makes you so. Amazon. They'll just take anything back, and not care. And it's weird. It's so weird. I remember it used to be when you try and take something back for money, it was like anxiety inducing. The last time I took something big back for a place that wasn't Amazon, I was £100 in the fucking hole because of a restocking fee, and I was just like,
No reason.
oh fuck you! This fucking laptop is shit. You sold me a shit laptop, and now you're charging me £100 for the pleasure of giving it back to you. You absolute fucking.
I haven't.
assholes.
Yeah, I haven't gone outside of Amazon for years now. Amazon has been so reliable and wonderful to me.
Yeah, there's a reason that they're the biggest sort of retailer ever. But there is things about it that just that require criticism. So you know,
Sure.
Oh, my dad always goes on about it's they're killing the shops and you go into town now and all the shops are closed and nothing's open. He's complaining.
That's been the
And
same
then-
thing for years
yeah,
at supermarkets.
But then 2 minutes later he'll go, oh, have a look on Amazon for this for me. I'm like, oh, God's sake.
That's right. Adapt, boomer.
I do.
We don't go outside no more.
He is
dumbass.
literally a boomer as well.
Oh yeah. I do really want to try one of the Amazon shops where you walk in and I think you scan your phone or something, and then you just walk in and you pick up what you want and walk out because it's got about 80 bajillion cameras.
Oh, the Amazon
So
store,
it scans it from every possible angle, so it knows exactly what you picked up, and you just walk out of the shop. That'd be so fucking weird.
The thing is as well though, they said something about what about people stealing stuff, and they said like it's sort of
Ow!
I guess it's sort of like an honor system as well, because most people won't steal something.
How could you steal from there?
You got like 1,000 cameras on you. Yeah.
You cannot steal from there. You walk in, you pick something up, you slide it into your pocket surreptitiously, and Amazon knows you did that. There is no stealing from that
They're
shop.
saying in chat that they hear an echo from me. One person says I have a God voice effect. That might just be my voice.
I'll move our mic closer.
This is the point, Ed, where you start saying, "Fear me, mortals."
I don't know if that's an improvement. I can turn him down a little bit as well. I just tried to turn you down, burped, and then the mic volume went up.
Right,
like it literally increased its volume level.
How do I sound now, everybody? Do I sound like a person?
You sound very quiet to me, but that's my fault.
Jesus, is that you?
Jesus. Where art thou? Yeah.
Everybody's throwing up the Sargon jokes now that I do the face again.
And I thought shopping at Argos was weird, but that sounds terrible. How is shopping at... Actually, no, shopping at Argos is weird. I don't know if you have anywhere you go in and... I don't know. I assume you don't have Argos in the US. No.
You go into a shop, look at a magazine, write down a little number, give it to someone, and then they give you a package, and then you go pay for it.
And then you leave, and then you find out if they gave you what you wanted.
What the fuck, man? Everybody in your audience is so fucking mean to me. I hope they all get cancer.
Turn it to 0.
I want your audience to drop to 0. Hope you all get paid.
Are they saying that they want us to turn down the dog? Where? Sorry.
Oh my god.
Fucking assholes.
Look, they're not wrong. So you're just going to have to deal with the fact. I have never had any trouble returning to Amazon sellers. I simply quote the distance selling regulations if they kick off, as Razer did when I returned their phone, tried to make me pay postage. I think it is different in America, though, because in England, it's insane just how easy it is to return stuff.
Oh, it's so fucking easy, dude. It's so fucking easy. I don't know that there's a lot of differences between the service.
I imagine that it's pretty similar rules, because it works. And it makes people happy, and it makes people go, oh, I'm going to buy this big thing. Oh, fuck it, I'll just buy it from Amazon, because I know I'm safe to buy it from there.
Yeah.
And I can get it within the next day.
Yeah.
Rather than, is it going to turn up tomorrow? Is it going to turn up in 3 days? I don't know.
Well, like, Ed doesn't even have the super advanced shit, because America is so big that you don't have things like Prime Now that works. Where you get things in 2 fucking hours. And I've bought... I was building a computer with my mate, and we ordered a graphics card and got it the same day, like a GTX 1060, and popped it in his machine. It was fucking... It just, like, oh, we're living in the future, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the drones. That's what I want.
Oh, you can just see the big swarm of Amazon drones. You know, a few years and they'll be going around and then we'll get used to them. And then, boom, machine guns, oppression.
Yeah.
The Amazon drone squad.
You can see, like most people end up going there because you just return things without having to pay for it. But then, like, I think one of the other reasons is, like, other shops charging for it. They have to charge for it because when they get an item that's returned... A lot of the time, they can't sell that as new anymore.
Well, neither can Amazon, but they're so huge it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's, I can understand that, and that's why a lot of them end up going downhill when they can't return things.
Sometimes the stuff you buy from Amazon is counterfeit, though. If you buy it, like, almost everything I buy is through Amazon, which is...
We don't really do third parties.
No. Yeah. Mostly because if we buy it from Amazon themselves, or at least supplied by Amazon, which I think they have some checks, is that they give you next day delivery as well, and it's just
and
like...
if it turns up and you don't like it, you give it back to them really easily.
Yeah, it's just insane. Someone was telling me that Amazon Prime itself was like a rip-off, and I couldn't comprehend that because you get the TV show, you get
which I watch all the time.
You get half of the music thing.
Yeah, you get the music stuff.
You get Twitch, which is basically like getting 4 free games every month, some of them really good. I am really accidentally shilling the fuck out of Amazon, but unfortunately not getting fucking paid for it. But it's annoying because I like it.
They treat their staff like shit.
Yeah.
Add that in there.
Yeah, you're only allowed to like things openly when you're getting paid for it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I wish I was.
That's a YouTuber rule.
But no.
Drones are great to kill people.
I think someone strapped a pistol to a drone and ended up getting arrested even though he'd not done anything with it because it was considered like aerial
artillery or something.
Terrorism.
Yeah. But it was kind of awesome. Yeah. But imagine that, it just flies through your window and pops you in the skull. You'd be like, oh my god, this is an awesome death.
Well, you worried about Copa because you're a cartoon?
Not particularly.
About what?
Copa.
Copa.
The one where people who do kids channels.
It's not a cartoon looking thing though, is it?
I think
not like a kids cartoon.
As useless as YouTube is, I think they can tell the difference between
YouTube's not the one. YouTube's not the deciding factor though, it's the FTC. And
yeah, well, that's irrelevant for me. Doubly so.
If you make it look anime, and most animes are for adults, does that count?
Well, it's irrelevant because I'm based in the UK. So if the FTC come over and go, you give money, I go, get out of my fucking country. And they go, oh, yeah.
Do you think people are blowing it out of proportion, that maybe it's not that big of a deal?
I think normal people who don't... It's like, it's the stuff that targets kids properly. That's like stupid, inane bullshit.
Like
and people go, hey!
Like, having kids, you get to see the crap that they watch.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the time they watch Minecraft and Roblox gameplay stuff. But then other times, I walked in and they're watching this vlogger, and he's like a 20-year-old bloke, and he's acting like a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, and it's like, and the kids are just sat there watching him. And
we're like, off.
I'm like, oh, wait, turn that off, that's rubbish. And they're like, oh. And I was like, no, you do not want to watch stuff like that. It's just, I think it's, I think mostly as well, is as long as you keep an eye on what your kids are watching.
Yeah.
Of course they want to watch fucking YouTubers playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
We don't,
yeah,
you know.
They like, every single time I'm on my computer or anything, one of them will come in and go, I like Funner. Funner's good. Why don't we watch Funner? And I'm like, who the hell's Funner? I have to keep looking it up going, oh yeah, it's that girl in it.
Well, yeah. Every time they find a new channel, we check into it and see what the fuck it's about, and as long as it's not some insane person.
No, so you guys
try and use their stuff for it, but Jesus Christ, they are really good at at finding just.
Oh, they bypass all the blocks and stuff. I don't know how they do it. Little tech geniuses.
I'm going to end up just getting them their own router so that they can't bypass anything. Screw them.
Yeah. Router. See, we call that a router here in the States.
Router. It makes things go a different route.
Router.
Oh, no, you say route as well, don't you?
That's right. It makes it go a different route.
I don't know why you speak wrong. I've got two people who both speak wrong.
All Americans say
Do
route.
they look at prawn? No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Every single one of them does.
For fuck's sake. I think YouTube tries to inconvenience producers, so they attack the FCC. After all, YouTube failed to comply for years, and now the FTC does enforcing, and YouTube implemented the rules too harsh. I mean,
no, what YouTube did was pass the fucking buck entirely to everyone, to the content creators. And I don't know how the FTC thinks it can get away with categorizing content creators who are using a service as owners of a website, owners and operators of a website, which is what that original rule applied to. So I think it's gonna fall flat on its fucking ass no matter what.
There's way too many people on YouTube for every single video to be processed properly.
That's why basically you have to say, yes, this is for kids. No, this isn't for kids.
Well, what do you do? Yeah, but that's the thing though. If you just had like a thing that just like, this is the category for children. If you want to do content for children, then you put it into this content, into YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
And if you don't, if your stuff is for an adult, then put it into normal YouTube.
Well, it's YouTube's fault because they kept boasting how their platform is like the #1 platform for kids entertainment and all of that. And FTC was like, oh, really? Why are you taking their information then? Because that's kind of against the law. So the FTC is right on that. But when they settled, it all fell onto us. I don't understand. But
I mean, the only difference it's made to me is that I clicked a button to say that all my content is for adults.
Yeah, but you don't have that. See, that doesn't even protect you necessarily. I don't think you have to worry. I don't think I have to worry. People,
I literally don't have to worry because...
Even Ghastly doesn't have to worry.
YouTube didn't give the option to mark content for a general audience. Well, they should do. If you put it, it's really easy to do during your upload process. Just put a little thing. Is this for allowed for children viewage?
But you can do that per video, or you can do it for your whole channel.
Yeah,
but the thing is, the family, channel, like the actual family channels, those are the ones that are gonna get fucked.
Quicks.
Oh, the
Quicks. If you want me to say things, you know the rules. You have to pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something that hugely has even remotely worried me, I'll be honest. I can't imagine any kids finding an awful lot of fun. I've been accused of appealing to kids.
Uh-oh.
And I don't... And this was in the past. Someone said, oh, some motherfucker was just like... Someone messaged me because he was in an argument with his cousin or something. And he was like... My cousin says this, that, and the other, and that all you do is appeal to kids. And then he was like wanting me to prove it, and I did like stage 1. I was like, well, this is what my stats are like. And he was like, oh, but what about these stats here? And I was like, no, motherfucker.
And it's the same argument, though.
You're
It's
basically
like,
sat there calling me a liar and that I'm lying to you repeatedly about what my fucking audience is.
the
Kids
same
love
argument
science.
thing, though. It's like people who watch cartoons and people who watch anime.
Mm.
And, like, most anime appeals to older generation.
They did send an updated blog post that says effectively, we understand that not all animated entertainment is for children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because at first it sounded like even like Ghastly, the white supremacy stuff.
Yeah.
That the Gulf City stuff that was going to be maybe targeted just because it's all animation, but it's like, dude, there's no way you can construe that content as for kids.
As anything other than not for
yeah.
kids.
If they get you to court, you don't even need a lawyer. Just
when I was a kid, my stepdad got me. He went, "Oh, this is that Japanese animation thing you like. Here, watch this." I went, "Oh, okay." Yeah. And I watched it, and it was
Wicked City.
Wicked City, I think it was. And first, within like 10 minutes, is this guy eating a girl's bits out, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, this is not for me. I'm 13 years old."
I see. I'd have had the opposite reaction. Whoa, this is for me. I'm 13 years old.
Kids are always going to find a way to watch things they're not supposed to be watching.
That's the thing. The only difference it really will ultimately make is that kids will continue to make adult accounts. Mm-hmm. So they can watch what they want. You're still tracking data for kids, it just doesn't say that.
You get plenty of, like 14, 15-year-olds, I wouldn't say, like, by their age, because some of them are actually quite mature for their age, but at the same time, it's sort of like, it's so easy for some kids who are tech-savvy to just easily just fake it.
Yeah.
Like, our girls are going to be so easily be able to do stuff like that, because they're always on the
When
computer.
I was a kid, I never once went onto a website that asked me if I was under 18 and said, yeah, I totally am. Because I wasn't fucking stupid. I knew it was going to block me out of it. So I said, yes, I'm of age. They definitely weren't porn or anything.
Yeah.
So,
there's nothing you can do to protect kids. So stop trying. Just let them.
Don't even bother.
You can just keep an eye on.
Kick them out.
Just keep an eye on your kids.
No, don't even bother.
Get a job,
a gunman could burst through your window, shoot him dead. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Maybe that's the new fix, is to just kill them all.
Yeah. That way you don't have to worry anymore. Kids can. Mm-hmm. The only way to keep kids safe is to just destroy them.
Destroy them. This is a wholesome stream for kids.
I'm over 18. Here is my credit card. Right, I'm gonna go get another alcoholic beverage because this is the kids' channel.
Yeah. You also have completely no control over information that gets put on your channel. I think they use the example of some kid just like giving out their geolocation in a comment section or something like that. So now if you deem your channel is for kids, there will be no ability to comment. You won't have the ads that you had before, so you're not going to be making a lot of money. And it just kind of fucks them over.
Just so by saying yes. On kids' channels, they're not allowed to comment on them?
Yeah, they can't comment. No comments.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense though, because if you like kids is
kinda
like 6, 7-year-olds to me, so.
Yeah, but even if it's for kids content, a lot of times you're gonna get a lot of adults watching that too. Yeah. We've all got a bad case of Arrested Development with this next coming generation. I think, like, I don't know, I don't know, and then they want you to get explicit consent from parents.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how the fuck that works.
Yeah, I don't.
Sorry, explicit consent from parents for what?
For watching YouTube channels.
No, I don't know if it's for watching. I think it might have to do with collecting the data. I'd have to look at it, unless somebody in the chat knows exactly what the consent was.
That sounds like a lot more sensible. Like, you wouldn't be able to collect children on, like, marketing.
But it's a YouTube thing. We don't collect children's data.
No,
We don't collect anybody's data.
Marijuana. I don't.
Marijuana.
And we're definitely not getting credit card information from a 6-year-old.
Oh, thank you. Hang on.
Oh, there you go. Say it, female.
Roly-poly.
So someone paid for words. Yeah, it's like it's got nothing to do with me. I don't collect any data. I don't want to. The only data that I get is like analytics for what people say they are.
Yeah, and I think most kids are just instantly going to make an adult account. I did that when with YouTube, and it kept blocked. Like, this is for adults only thing. When I was younger, I'll make an adult account then.
So it's funny.
I wanted to watch documentaries and stuff like this. Contains violence. This is an adult thing.
I don't understand how any content creator can be held.
Well, you can't be held responsible for who watches your content, especially if you just make stuff for you.
Well, I mean, in a way, they're already making us responsible by having to click that little stupid ass setting.
True.
It is about collection of data. So you need to have a certain information in your privacy policy and get parental consent before collecting some types of information from kids under 13. That's not doable. So they're just going to have to not collect. They're just going to have to not collect that data, which I guess is what you do when you select for kids only. They don't target their ads. They're just ads, right? Or something like that. I don't know.
Well, my understanding of the ads thing is that if you click that thing, you don't get any.
I don't think it works that way.
That's what a lot of people were saying happened, is that if you were...
I thought it was you clicked the thing to market as children. It only gives, like, toy ads and things like that.
It's going to be kid-based, and it's not going to be targeted, meaning it's not going to be based off of any data you collected. They'll get ads.
I mean, that's better than I thought it was, because a lot of people said that it was that they didn't get any adverts either and would basically ruin their channels.
I don't know.
That would be an insane choice, because it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense, because, like, kids watch a lot of YouTube.
I can see why they thought that, though, because I've had some of my videos marked as... not suitable for children for reasons that baffle me, and they had the adverts taken off of them.
Isn't it kind of funny how YouTube, the first adpocalypse was all about being more family friendly, and now you're kind of de-incentivized.
There's apparently a perfect level of family friendliness and family unfriendliness.
And now it's like, you know what? You're probably better off if you just make edgy content and just leave the kids out of it.
There was this quite small YouTuber who made a comedy skit video on it, which I thought was pretty funny. Just like, "Hey kids, I can't make any money anymore, so this is a drinking channel," which I thought was quite good.
Bring your parents in to replace you, so that my sub count doesn't change.
It was there was the time, like, in some ways it's a good thing if it fucks over those channels that are just absolute trash garbage content, where someone fucking has a 3D-esque video of Spider-Man boffing a pregnant Elsa or something like that, and it's just fucking gross, and all the comments are just random splats of hands. You can tell, like, that a child has just sort of hit their hand on the keyboard or fucking touchscreen, more likely.
What I thought was funny is that Chris Hansen is doing this Onision shit on his channel. You know, the To Catch a Predator guy.
Yeah,
but he had to change his live streams to a completely different channel. Where he's basically just doing all Onision streams, which is hilarious to me. Catch a Predator guy is doing live streams about Onision. He's got fucking Repsion on there and Blair White. And then every one of Onision's victims apparently won a week. But like, anyway,
Jesus.
It's very it's the first time I've ever paid attention to the Onision drama. He is a fuck. Anyway, and they got his Patreon taken down, so that was funny. Because now he's just putting up a meltdown after a meltdown every other day, where he's just screaming and crying, and it's hilarious. But anyway, Chris Hansen had to move over to Have a Seat with Chris Hansen instead of Hansen versus Predators, because YouTube demonetized the whole channel because of the word predator.
So if you had a fan channel for Aliens versus Predator...
Yeah, I wonder.
You'd be fucked.
Yeah, like it would be individual videos, I guess, if they had the title.
Has anyone ever done that skit to catch a predator and they turn up and it's a literal alien predator? I want to fuck kids.
That has to exist somewhere.
That's such a bad thing to say.
I just think that's fucking hilarious because the show is all about like being aware of predators, obviously, but they're shutting that shit down, man.
Do you think Google would just deactivate YouTube if it keeps losing money?
It's always lost money.
Yeah.
It's actually a fantastic... I don't think YouTube loses money in its use because they advertise all their other products on it. So I don't think it actually loses them as much money. On its own, it loses money. But
they lost
within
$170 fucking million on that goddamn settlement, though.
Yeah. I think it makes money for Google as an umbrella, as part of Alphabet. I would put money on it.
If YouTube doesn't get rid of Susan, I can see it going down. I can see it going down. She's just fucking everything. But
I wasn't massively keen on her at first, but then she decided to make her own YouTube channel, and I was like, oh my god, no.
Yeah, it's very cringe.
Chris Hansen's asking her to have a seat now because he's really pissed at YouTube because he's like, why the fuck can't I say predator? I've been saying predator my whole goddamn career. You seem to be implying that he didn't say this, but I'm saying it. They seem to be implying that an actual online predator would name his channel I Am a Predator. I like to fuck kids. Let's talk about fucking kids.
Wandering Lisa says, you can't call it Aliens v Predator anymore. The politically correct title is Undocumented Workers v Minor Attracted People. I like that.
That's really funny.
Stop being funnier than me.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We got to watch out for those people who put Predator in their titles.
That's just, that makes no
Hi, kids.
sense.
I'm a predator. Ask me anything.
And that YouTube channel that Predator drone made, he's fucked. Or she, I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah.
YouTube probably generates 16 billion to 25 billion in annual revenue, making the video surface big enough to crack the top half of the Fortune 500. Oof. That is a lot of money. That is an absurd amount of fucking money. But yeah, I reckon it makes more money. It has more value as part of Google's plans for world domination. Yeah. Eventually, there's just going to be a giant robot of Google and a giant robot of Amazon, and it's going to fight to see who owns the earth.
Yeah, well, they're going to make a lot of money by favoring celebrities over the actual.
And of course, I said Google, and my Google Home decided to talk to me.
Should have got an Alexa like I did.
Yeah, because you don't say like the only reason you would say Alexa is because you're talking about the device.
Unless you are married to someone named Alexa, and then.
Why would you do that? Why would you call your child after a home thingy device?
I gotta call you Alex now. Sorry.
I want to know if someone ends up with a child called Alexa, what should I call my child? Because they were asked that.
Can't you change the command? I think you might be able. No, I don't know.
I know that you can intercept a lot of the calls that they make and make it hear different things, but you have to have like a Raspberry Pi and a fucking Arduino attached to it with a load of code that I would never be able to comprehend. I just watch Michael Reeves and he's clever. Yeah, he's I don't. Do you know Michael Reeves?
I've heard the name, and you.
He made his first video was like a machine, a robot that points a laser pen in your eye. So that's its entire purpose, and it worked.
It detects a person's face and then points it in their eyeball.
Yeah, and he makes all sorts of crap. His channel is fantastic, especially if you like stupid technology. He also made a dildo cannon, which was just
cool. And a Roomba that sweared every time you bumped
into that's something. The best thing ever. He wanted to humanize a Roomba, so every time it hits a wall, it goes. Gah! Oh, that really cute girl's voice. God fucking damn it!
Oh yeah, I know him because he's the guy who's on that other show with the William guy. I forget all their fucking names.
Yeah.
And he hangs out with iDubbbz and all them.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's really good. He's done really well for himself, and it's cool. But fuck, I had a point and I can't remember what it was. Oh, he's spent like ages trying to unbleep Alexa so it could swear properly, and it's like the most hard-coded thing into it. Like, like of all the encryption on the whole thing, its ability to swear without being bleeped is up there, which I really find really amusing.
I really like the bleeps though. It makes it better to me that she bleeps. It wouldn't be as effective if she just used the swear words.
There is something funny.
The Roomba that screams when it bumps into stuff.
It's great. It's one of my favorite videos. I showed that to a friend of mine, and he nearly died. There's a spectre over Europe, the spectre of communism. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. So, other than copper and burning my hand, what else has been happening?
Not too much.
I know that you've. I don't know if you want to talk about your jobbing.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped making YouTube videos for the past 2 weeks. I think 2 or 3 weeks.
Because you've been on top of that.
I have been on top of it, but honestly, every time, when you're, my company's laying people off, right? We're laying off about 150 people because rich people aren't rich enough, so they need to get rich. So they're going to ruin a bunch of people's lives on the holidays. Yay, capitalism. So I needed to scramble and try to get a job before January 1st. So once the interview process really started kicking in, every time I sat down to make a video felt like a waste of time because they're tech interviews. I got to study for interviews. I got to be like really on top of my game. So
your charm wasn't going to get you anywhere, so you need to actually know what you were doing.
Actually, I think my charm is what gets me most of the way. But I mean, remember, I negotiated a wage.
I've gotten so many jobs that I had no qualifications for just because people really like me.
I think, honestly, it's my best asset is that I can talk properly to people.
But you're actually...
That's probably where I fail then. When I go to interviews, I just sit there like a lemon.
I don't know, dude. I'm such an introvert, but introvert. Okay, yeah, I can talk good. It was my big claim, and then that happened. So anyway, yeah, I'm such an introvert, but at some point I just started picking up on how to talk to human beings, and it's been working out just fine. I don't know what happened, but it works. I hate them all, but I can communicate with them.
That's probably why you communicate with them so well. It's like back in your mind, he's like, "You be the first to go."
Secretly, I think I'm better than all of them, so I feel no fear.
I thought it was more of how do I get this person to go away from me as quickly as possible?
Yeah, that helps too. I got pretty good at that too. But like, so anyway, I did manage to get a job. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
So you're going to get back to work.
Yeah, and I negotiated a wage, and I'm very happy with that too. I feel like a real...
Not that work. The work that matters. God, not your job.
Oh, yeah, the YouTube. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, and I was going to work on one today, but I'm starting to get sick, and I think after this I'm going to take a nap, and then I'll work on it tomorrow after work. Because I can do that now. Like I feel comfortable doing that now because I'm not spending a ridiculous amount. It doesn't take as long anymore. It still takes a couple of hours, but they're a good couple of hours.
So you're going to be in your current job still for a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, for December.
So like, I can never sort of understand how that works because most of the time when I've been laid off, it's been pretty rapid.
No, I think they are required by law to give you a certain amount of time. I'm sure they give it.
How much do you check out of that job?
So much, dude. Some people, not me, of course, have been just straight up drinking at work. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's a shit show. Like, I need to keep the job though. I think a lot of people don't give a fuck. I need to keep it because I got to be able to pay my bills for the next month.
You want to keep it into your next job rather than just fucking it off for a month.
Because what'll happen is I'll work until December 31st. I'll get 2 days off and then I'm back to work. And this time it will be remotely, so I get to do it from home, which should make YouTube even easier, I would think.
Wait,
So
is all your work going to be remote?
every single bit of it, even the interview process and the paperwork and all that.
All right, so you're going to come visit us then?
I could. It's possible.
Yeah.
I
we'll
need to
keep
be
you in
able
the
to.
basement.
I think
We don't even have a basement. That's how.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a concrete foundation.
Yeah.
I'd still probably want time off. I don't want to actually work up there. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, technically, I could take all the shit. It's all their equipment. They don't want me to use my equipment for probably obvious reasons. Yeah, I can take it anywhere as long as I can get a hard wire into the internet. I'm fine. So
That's
it has
pretty
to be
sweet.
directly connected via Ethernet.
Oh, you could be one of those people that works in cafes.
I could do that. I would never do that. It's a job where I occasionally have to speak to people, so I don't. I will.
No, that would be even funnier.
Yeah. Well, I have to take advantage of my soundproofing, quote unquote, in
Why
this
are you
room.
going on my channel? It's shit. It's just D&D. Don't go on there.
You got a D&D channel now?
No, she has some old videos. No, this is nothing to do.
That's my music list.
Yeah, that's not anything.
Are they sending your music list?
Yeah.
Well, it's good music.
I guess she has it as a playlist.
I have loads. I have
as a public playlist.
Yeah, I have different music lists for my different moods.
You're one of those assholes who uses your YouTube channel for yourself.
Yeah, you use it like a person.
Yeah.
Not like a narcissist who's desperately trying to get attention.
No. Oh, I still don't understand that. Like we hit 40K.
Oh, shut up!
Last month, which was
I don't care what you did.
I know, but still, that's a lot of people.
You upload regularly and
like an asshole.
Your content is consistent. It's not just about whatever fucking random thing that pops into your head.
That's why
I'm going to do Flat Earth. Well, my friend, there's a real life friend who asked me if I could do Flat Earth because she just discovered it, and I was like, you know what? I don't have any other ideas. I might do Flat Earth. But it's not going to be what you want it to be.
Who are you planning to vote for on the 12th? Nobody.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah.
The thing is,
as I always say, I'm going to stay home and dress like a clown.
I'm done voting. I've quit.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Americans get really pissed when you say you don't vote.
No bullshit's had more subs than me for a really long time. I just don't care. He's not someone who enters my thoughts apart from when someone.
I've heard no bullshit has popped up in the chat quite a few times today.
Has he?
I didn't even know he was alive until Jeff Holiday mentioned him.
I'm surprised you're alive.
If we hit 50K, will Sick burn his house down again?
Likely.
It didn't get burnt down.
It got singed.
It got singed. And
then they kicked you out for 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it. It took 4 professionals from the electric company to set my house on fire. Thank you very much.
And then the rumour spread that it was our freezer that caused the fire, and you went, oh, no.
Excuse fucking me. My freezer was innocent. Your fucking useless mates did that. Thank you very much. Oh my god.
That was a microwave.
Huh?
I thought it was a microwave or something.
No, it was the main line from the electric into the house, and they kept replacing a fuse that they shouldn't have until it exploded in a shower of sparks and the biggest grinding sound you've ever heard in your life that just sort of resonates through your body. It was fucking terrifying.
Jesus.
Fun times.
Yeah. But you know what? It'll happen again because you have the worst luck.
Should make a run down the lighters that says "burn your house down" on it.
Honestly, officer, I didn't burn my house down.
It's over, man. You gotta get over. You gotta think towards the future of your life. Think towards the next fire that ruins your life.
Yeah, all the fires. Oh my god. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys are talking about no bullshit though. I haven't thought of him in a while either.
Just someone brought him up in the chat, and I was just like,
it was funny at first. But then he turned out he was serious about a lot of things. And that kind of put a damper on the whole thing for me.
You just assume everybody is trolling until they aren't.
Yeah, dude. I mean, in a perfect world, everybody would be just a sarcastic piece of shit like me.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are just legitimately nuts.
Oh, I know. I've been sitting down watching some of this flat Earth stuff, man. I've been watching it more than I've ever watched it because I don't care that much. I think it's kind of funny and it's kind of harmless. Maybe not.
Oh,
to
it
them,
is, but it's also hilarious. It's the arrogant ones that you'll probably get your most joy out of.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to do the Jubilee because I actually quite like Jubilee as a channel. It's entertaining, but I think I'm going to do the Jubilee one where like the flat earthers talk to the scientists and like they all say the same thing. Yeah. And it's literally just they watch YouTube videos. They get like stuck in this YouTube hole and that's all they've got.
Yeah.
It's like MGTOW, like MGTOW mentality. They just watch MGTOW and they surround themselves in that bubble and they just can't get out of it. And they think what they do is research and I've tested. I love every time they talk about their tests. It's my favorite one. Yeah, so I took a camera and I zoomed in on a boat.
Oh God. Yeah.
Didn't see any curvature. You fucking shills for fucking what is it?
They don't seem to understand the question why. Why does this look like this? Or why do other people? Huh?
That's the one thing they all seem to have a different answer on. Why?
Well, why is it like the overall why is it being pretended against or whatever? But just the question of okay, why do people think that the Earth is curved? Not they think it's curved, but they're wrong, and I'm right, and I'm clever and smart, and I did 4 hours of research on fucking idiots.com.
Yeah, fucking YouTube. I found that section of YouTube and it wouldn't let me go. Yeah. I think everybody's got their own individual crazy because they're not all crazy either.
Like no, a lot of them come to the point where they're quite sane. They just believe stupid things.
Yeah, they're not insane. They're just fucking morons.
But like I think one of the things like the whole the government is lying to us thing that comes into it is because they're somehow benefiting either from military or money-wise in some way of having the Earth being flat and everyone. And
you go, why? Well, how are they benefiting? And it's like, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
The smartest thing they say is I don't know. Yeah, like the smartest thing they say is I don't know. But the other ones is like they're trying to hide God from us or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're trying to hide God.
I heard that one before.
Have you not? No. I'm sure that's turned up a few times.
That actually implies that scientists are smarter than I think they are.
Oh my God.
It's like scientists have discovered God.
I want that on a t-shirt.
That proves scientists are really, really smart, have found God and have...
Smarter than your God, because God can't get around the firewall.
God's been proven and thus has no reason now to pretend not to exist. And yet still doesn't show himself. Odd.
The religious ones. You see, the religious ones are my favorite ones because they're just so hypocritical and moronic.
Sorry,
but they're not all religious. They all have like different ideas of what it was. Some guy said just because we don't know what the reason is doesn't mean there isn't a reason.
Tide pods go in, Tide pods go out. You can't explain that.
I got into an argument because I had to, because that's what I do.
The flat. I think what it is as well, everyone go, oh, why are you doing flat earthers? They're really easy to debunk and stuff. I'm like, well, that's the point.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not going to debunk them. I'm going to take their side.
Yeah, but like that's the thing though. Like
it's more fun.
You can't resist. It's just pure stupid. It's like frosting on the cake. You're like, oh God, this is amazing.
There's nothing wrong with taking the easy way out, man. You have a chance there to kind of flex some of your knowledge, maybe even ramp up some of your knowledge on how things work, and fuck it, flex it. And also, some of this shit is just funny. Like, I would never miss an opportunity to be funny.
It comes down to that. It's just like, I watched this, it made me laugh. Other people need to see it.
Yeah, I suffer, you suffer. That's my philosophy.
I think That's sort of like the premise of your whole channel, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I wanted to do this. It's like, I'm going to sit here and watch this bullshit that you can fucking watch it too.
Oh, that guy that you did with and he ended up giving you like a 30-minute response, and most of what he said had nothing to do with your points at all. The one who was like a misogynist.
Oh yeah, the oh man, he had a bigger following than I anticipated. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was a small channel. I didn't realize that he already had like this huge cult-like following.
There's a lot of people who can't get laid out there.
Yeah, that's the thing. The MGTOW channels actually do moderately well, just because where else are they going to go? It's such a small niche. And they're not even MGTOW. He says he's not even MGTOW. He's like a red pill. I didn't know red pill was an identity. I'm so out of the fucking loop.
Yeah, that's a bit
like
weird.
I thought red pill was like an idea, not well. I guess yeah, but I didn't know you.
I guess it's a movement in its own right, but at the same time, it's not.
But it's the
identity.
same shit as flat Earth. It's the same fucking shit. You fucking watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and now you think you're an expert on the fucking thought apocalypse. Women are trying to take over the goddamn world.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the thought apocalypse.
Wait, you didn't make that term up?
I didn't make that term.
Oh my god.
I kind of like it.
Beautiful.
To be
I
fair.
love that.
The thought apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And like I know there's like Barbarossa, is it? I forget his fucking name, but he's a MGTOW. He's reasonable. He's got the idea is just like I don't think that's worth getting married to women and stuff, and I don't either. But I never called myself MGTOW.
No.
You know, I never identified that as a movement. I just didn't want to get married.
The idea of kind of checking out of normal societal expectations. Completely reasonable. You want to do that? That's fine. But then to go, all women are this, and they're all fucking assholes, and they're out to get me, and it's like, no, you're a conspiracy theorist.
You got rejected.
And then you do this video where you just verify to the rest of the world.
You got rejected by 2 women, and now you're just like completely over it.
And also, never seeing that the reason that they keep getting rejected might be them.
And of course, they don't always sell it that way. There was like Markov. I don't know if you remember Markov, but he was the one who women are mean to me, and therefore all women are whores and whatever. That's the standard. But this guy acts like he's like, and who knows? Fucking maybe he is. I don't know. But he acts like he's a buff, ripped dude who slays pussy all the time and just uses and abuses women, pumps and dumps them, like you say, and then he bullshits about traditionalism as if that's something like someone like that would ever give a fuck about. Yeah. It's an inconsistent fucking bunch of bullshit. And they prove, within their own content that they don't know anything about anything. Like half that video was just me going, no, that's a real job.
Yeah.
Like that's an actual job. All you have to do is
if someone will pay you to do, it's the argument of being a YouTuber. If someone will pay you to do something, then it's okay to get paid to do it.
Did you see that bit where he was like, only about 10,000 people work in social media? What the fuck are you talking about?
He was even saying it's as many as... I think from his point of view, the argument was that it was oversaturated. I think that was the argument he was trying to make. And by oversaturated, it was 10,000 people. Like, oh my God. You are special.
It is oversaturated, and that's why a lot of those jobs don't actually pay that well. But those women were aspiring for more. They were young kids, Like, come on, man.
Apocalypse, thunderous spies, and flapping titties causing everyone to die. Oh no!
What a way to go, right, man? The thought apocalypse sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That guy. That was so hard to watch as well. Like I tried to watch his response.
He did a response video to me that was 30 minutes long. I did a response video to him that was 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do it.
Was it just you just laughing?
No, he did a tiny little response.
I thought like 3 minutes of laughing.
It's the only people who ever replied to me
complaining about having to sit through 30 minutes of it and that I'm not gonna fucking edit it. And I was like, I realize why you don't edit your videos, man. It's a fucking aneurysms, dude. It's a nightmare editing your shit, and I'm the only one doing it. What really confused me is
the fact that he decided to speed you up as well.
Oh my God! And
why did he even need to do that for? Like he's got anything better to do.
He said Ed was talking too slowly, but
that's
he was
never
talking
the
about
case.
The same rate
Nobody has ever said that about me.
One of the other things that drove me nuts is people were like, "Oh, he's one person was like, oh, he's trying to talk really fast and it makes his jokes sound really weird. Oh no, that's because I sped it up.
Sorry.
Even if it's sped up, his jokes don't land. Motherfucker, the jokes aren't landing because they're sped up because timing.
The jokes aren't landing because you really believe your bullshit.
You don't understand comedic timing.
It's not even about. I wasn't making the jokes. The joke was you.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, we've shut down so many channels. We're just going to shut this guy's channel down." How's your channel?
Yeah,
I mean, you haven't done any work for ages, but that's mostly you.
I'm the one shutting the channel down.
Yeah.
No, dude. Like, yeah, some people bled into that one. Obviously, it got a lot of dislikes because they're a cult.
Yeah,
and,
I really need. I need to do one of his videos because it was so fucking. But it was like I said, it's really, really hard to watch.
It's agonizing.
And the whole like the half an hour response, like I know of about 3, maybe 4 responses to me, and only one of them is less than 20 minutes long, and that's the only one that I've watched all the way through. Oh, everyone else who's ever responded to me, like, oh my god, it's just the worst type of fucking inane dribbling content. It's my old content.
You don't have to respond to the whole video.
Well,
yeah, that's my point. They're just so long, and they say the same things over and over and over again.
Yeah, so you can just boil it down to 3 minutes of their content and make 10 minutes of yours.
Yeah,
It was such a goddamn headache that after going through it, I was prepared to do a proper response, and I was like, 30 fucking minutes, go fuck yourself, man. I can barely get through 3 minutes of this shit.
And most of it was just inane and
calling
stupid.
me fat, which if I cared about, I'd keep using the dog. Calling me fat. Fat men can get laid. That's our benefit. That's our privilege. You don't have to be ripped to get laid. You just have to be manipulative and have some drugs.
I do wonder if he knows that he's got nothing. Or if he actually genuinely...
No.
I was trying to get him in a live stream, but I think he realized we were just going to make fun of him, and he backed out.
You can tell, though, a lot of the time, it's just they subconsciously know. It's just they're so have a lot of pride in themselves that they can't even bring themselves to say that.
Nah, it's not pride. It's revenue. He's making money.
Well, yeah.
He's one of those fucking... Was it like a few videos a day channels?
Well, no, I think he was... He has gotten his channel deleted. He's also one of those guys who gets his channel deleted all the time because it is hateful content.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but then I think he was re-uploading all the shit from his channel. So he was like completely just you'll see 2 a day or something like that because he's re-uploading everything. So I'll give him that.
I mean, I guess from that perspective, the fact that they all get like a few thousand views a piece is kind of insane.
It's a little sad. Yeah. And from what I understand, his other channel was closer to your size than my size, so that's kind of sad. But that's men are having a hard time out there, trying to get some pussy.
Having a hard time? You having a hard time there, buddy?
I don't disagree. I think men are having a hard time out there.
I think that there's genuine problems, but channels like him are making those problems exponentially worse.
He wanted to debate with me about whether or not feminists, women, deserve chivalry, and I was like, "What the fuck do you think I believe? I don't think any women deserve chivalry. What do you think you got to debate me on? The only thing I'm going to debate you on is that
you're an idiot.
Anyway.
You're an idiot and a cunt, and you make everybody look bad. You make men look bad. You're not helping anything."
I reckon what he could do is make you any opinion of yours that lines up with his. He could probably change your mind on those. It's like, actually, if someone this fucking stupid thinks that, maybe that's wrong.
No, because I actually have resolve in the things that I believe. I'm not just shilling for money. And if I don't believe in anything, like with the flat Earth thing, I don't have a very strong opinion of it. The video I'm going to do is just going to be a little bit of fun.
Yeah,
it's not going to be serious. I'm not going to debunk them. I don't want to turn my fucking channel into a science channel.
Like one of the things.
That's your job.
I don't consider I'm not one of the. There's people out there. There's these channels that cover similar content to me, but I'm a comedy channel. I mean, I might make a few points, and I will actually look into things to make sure I'm correct. But
oh yeah, see that's the thing. All you have to do is Google.
yeah,
Like,
it's not
sometimes
hard.
you're just not sure. You need to reaffirm your own.
Some of the things
ideas
are
and things.
some things are genuinely hard to find out because what they're saying is so absolutely fucking batshit insane that no one has ever said it before.
It's shit you don't think about, and you have to be like, well, let's figure out if you're right. Oh,
I do frequently have to ask people who know the topic properly whether or not this thing is even vaguely making any kind of sense. Like, because I don't know. And that's kind of I'm the dog. Leave this place and go to my channel. Thank you.
People don't know who I am because I haven't been here for a while. We used to, Sir Sick and I used to
stream on the regs.
And that's how we started streaming. We did our first stream together after.
And I kept streaming while he fucked off to do work. Yeah, like an asshole.
I have an actual career. Yeah.
I got nothing.
You fucking loser. You do. You still have your job, right? You haven't quit your job. Did you quit your job?
I didn't work. I've not worked for another person in many years.
Were you made redundant?
My last job was a limited time thing.
Oh, like a contract?
Yeah, and then since then I've just worked for myself doing various things to make money. And I still do those things on occasion. But YouTube is now by far and away the main source of my income.
Boss Tuber, get the fuck out of here. I thought you said goodbye. Get out of here.
Did Ed pay for that spanner? Ed is a spanner. That's why he gets it.
I don't know that word. I'm an American. Yeah, so anyway, yeah.
It's not a lot of money though, I'll be honest. But it's still, I've got to look after the kids and Mrs. Sick, and it's how we do.
I mean, that's why I took the break that I took. I was like, I feel like this is a good reason. I gotta worry about my future. I can't do YouTube if I've lost everything, which was going to be the result. Like I would lose everything if the layoffs happened. So I'm like, yep, better get a new job and focus on that for a bit. So yeah, real life comes first. Unfortunately, I wish I could just do YouTube for a living, but even that comes with its.
You are hearing meowing. The cat is doing a meow. Yeah. For me, it just sort of, YouTube ended up just replacing other things I was doing over time. And now I don't necessarily have to. The other things I was doing is I buy and sell things.
Mm-hmm.
And if I still see something that I could turn a profit on, I will buy it and I will sell it. Because why the fuck wouldn't I do that? But it's not something I pay a huge amount of attention to anymore. Hello, cat. Like, that's why I was really happy when I got basically a free controller out of these very, very bad YouTube eBay sellers.
Just cookies saying, look after Mrs. Sick until she comes here and never leaves, because we're all about meeting up.
Please do take her. Go.
Well, a spanner is I know what a spanner is. I've hung out with Brits long enough to know what a spanner is.
It didn't even occur to me that spanner might be.
Yeah, both the slang and what it actually is. I know what it is. Oh. And you're all a bunch of cunts.
Yes, you are a spanner. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if someone called you a wrench, you'd assume they weren't calling you a tool for moving bolts, but like it's a long, heavy.
But it is like tool, because I can call someone.
Well, yeah,
tool.
Exactly.
So
a terrible
just more
band.
Specific. Just more specific.
I wonder how many people. The band Tool. I don't know why, but people are either really, really into them or they fucking hate them. And I've got to be honest, I ain't a fan.
I hate them, but I do like. I did like A Perfect Circle.
Oh yeah.
Which was Tool, but like.
I didn't know that. I just heard some songs and I'm like, these are pretty good.
Well, it wasn't Tool, but it was the lead singer from Tool. I don't think the rest of them were from Tool. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it was the music part of the Tool. Like I found it boring.
It's too experimental for me.
Yeah.
And I like Pink Floyd.
I don't mind experimental stuff. It's like I like the Mars Volta, and they're very experimental.
I hate those guys. Whatever.
I mean, that's
I don't know. One of my ex-girlfriends was really into that.
one of my exes got me into them, but I still like them. I took the bit of that relationship I liked, which was a few choice albums, and that's all I got out of that.
And kicked her to the curb.
I've never dumped anyone in my entire life. I am one of those weirdos.
Thing.
I dumped everybody.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for her to dump.
But Sick has had way more women than.
I've had way more women than you.
Yeah.
You've had zero women.
You've had way more partners.
And they've all dumped you?
Yeah.
Oh,
it didn't take me long to get into another relationship. To be fair, they all legitimately had issues. But, you know.
You attract women with issues, though.
Yes, I know. But, yeah. Dumping people is just something that I've never even considered.
You just ride it out until even when you know it's going wrong, you just deal with it.
Pretty much.
Or do you just never know it's going wrong and are surprised?
I mean, for the longest time, I was shit at it. I was, you know. It takes a long time to understand what's going on in a relationship.
That's true. And then once you figure it out, it's like, oh, really? That's it? They're
Is that
just
what I'm
always this.
supposed to do?
They're just always this fucked up and crazy.
Yay!
It does seem. I don't think I've ever been with a woman who didn't have some issues of some
they
description.
love to talk about it too. They love to talk about it. They think they're more in touch with their feelings, but if they were more in touch with their feelings, they wouldn't have so many fucking problems. Every time I hear that women are more emotionally mature, I challenge that. I'm just like, you fucking prove that.
Women are more emotional. Stop.
Yeah.
How many of them are flat earthers now? Probably all of them.
Yeah, I want you to hold on a second and back up, okay? Because you're treating that like it's common knowledge, and I don't think I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the thing about relationships is just like...
I'm really happy we got to the point in this stream where we could just shit talk women in front of Miss Sick, because that's my favorite thing to do.
I don't bother me.
She's an honorary man.
I know she tends to agree, which is nice. Because all the fucking bitches at work get on my shit about it.
It's only because you burst into their space and start fucking belittling women. Did you know women suck? And they're like, oh, for fuck's sake, this guy again.
Oh, damn.
I go across the hall and I go, you on your period, you freak? What are you bleeding again, you fucking loser? I don't have to deal with that because I am the superior gender.
Usually just leave in the middle of the night for my safety.
I think that counts as dumped. Ghosting someone is dumping them. Like, there's no...
Yeah, that's dumping. Yeah.
I mean,
especially if you're with them, who ghosts someone they're with?
I would say though that while I've never actively dumped anyone, I would put money on them thinking I have, because I have banged a few of them afterwards and then stopped talking to them. Because I just if someone breaks up with me, I completely check out of that relationship in general.
Mm-hmm. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, 2 days later, oh, blah, 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 I missed you. Come and do a sex with me. And I'm like, okay, I could get my dick wet. And then
that's just women,
I just don't care.
Yeah, but after that, they end up going with someone who looks just like you.
I know, it's weird. Including the one who...
Including a lesbian.
Including the lesbian, that was weird.
That'd be cool if you've been accidentally breaking up with women your whole life. You just said something that sounds like dumb.
Ejaculate and evacuate, that's great. Being gay is so liberating. Who said the gay agenda is a bad thing?
Narrows the playing field for us.
I mean, I'd have an asexual relationship with a man. That'd be pretty cool.
You do realise asexuals do have sex for intimacy. They just don't really care about it. The actual act.
They don't have to have sex.
No, they don't really have a sex drive towards it. But
so if you had two asexuals in a relationship.
Anyway, I'd totally be bromosexual.
You are bromosexual.
Yeah, you're kind of gay.
I have a few bromosexual life partners.
You've always been kind of gay.
Our first stream, we pretended to kiss, so there is that.
Well, she found herself a woman with a beautiful beard. Props to her.
Pretending
I
to
didn't
kiss
have a
just
beard
means...
at the time. So, yeah. I do now, and fuck me, is it big. Just like my penis. No.
Oh, why'd you say no? You just negated the brag.
Because you're not...
He doesn't need to brag, that's why.
I don't need to brag. It's the slamming sound when I get it out there. The earthquake.
That's when it thumps on the ground.
Causes just to shatters the earth.
Yeah, why do straight men feel threatened by gay men? I think they just...
I've only ever been threatened once by a gay man, and he wanted to beat me up. So, you know.
Literally
pretty threatening.
Well, they keep saying they're gonna kill me.
Why are you threatened? He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Why are you threatened by gay men? He's gay. Yes, he's a gay assassin.
He's
Why are you
already
threatened by gay men
once? So I've never felt threatened by gay men. I think they're great. They take themselves out of the running.
But like, if a gay guy has like come on to you, does that bother you?
No, it's uncomfortable being come on to at all. Though.
If it's strong,
I don't know. I thought,
having someone you're not attracted to come on to you isn't pleasant.
Wouldn't you see it as a compliment? Like, hey, I could go for both sides. Great.
I think I get uncomfortable even with someone I am attracted to. Comes
doubly so.
Because it's like that's my job. You're doing my job for me. I'm socially. I believe that this is my job. I've been socially conditioned, and it's off-putting when you do it. So when a gay man does it, it's pretty much the same feeling. It's like,
oh, hey, Jens. I haven't seen your video yet, but I will get around to it if I remember.
Oh, you have a cameo in it.
Yeah. I did offer to do a voice recording, and then they never got back to me on that. So,
Oh,
so I don't know what clips they've used of me, but they're probably... Nothing I do is flattering, so... Yeah.
That's true. All of your cameos in my videos are shit.
You've lost some weight, and you put on your old waistcoat the other day, and you look really good.
Oh, yeah, I could fit into some of my old clothes.
Oh, you losing weight too? I've been losing weight.
Yeah.
I've been fasting.
I know you fast like some sort of psychopath.
Some sort of Buddhist.
I just diet.
Yeah,
properly.
I realized. I just remember we had that conversation.
We had a long conversation about it, and you were like, fasting! And I was just like, eat right.
I like food.
And you were like, no, fasting. And I was like, no, eat right. So we have different takes.
Well, I just realized that if I starve myself, I get thinner. So I found that out. It's a magical new diet called not eating.
Did I miss a DM where you said yes? Oh, I'm such a shit. I thought you didn't get back to me. Because now if it doesn't say that, I'll have to not say anything about it because I don't want to embarrass you. Where is it now? Where's it gone? Oh my god, I've lost it.
Yay,
do this later.
Congratulations, you're shit.
Congratulations, I am stupid.
Oh, you found it?
I mean, if you did, I can't see one that...
Maybe the computer doesn't work. I don't know. All Sir Six shit is breaking lately, so...
I am good at breaking shit.
I'll just add that to the list of shit breaking.
Stop making me feel guilty about eating a pack of chocolate fingers, Ceci.
Don't feel guilty. Enjoy
it.
I think that was me making
sandwiches.
I had 3 sandwiches today. I didn't eat breakfast. Fuck you.
See, on my diet, you can eat whatever you want. You just have to do it at a certain time.
You can embarrass me. The problem is, I can see why. Just with the not. I'm very bad at responding to messages. I see them and I go, oh, I'll respond to that in a bit, and then I don't. Yeah. It's like my favourite description of how do men do the washing up? Soaks pan, goes to bed, gets up in the morning, goes to work. That's how you do the washing up. You just forget about starting it.
We used to have arguments about you just not doing things, and you're like, you need to remind me I am shit.
God, I just did my dishes the other day. I had literally every dish I own, every plate, every cooking utensil, everything is just in there. I was like, I guess I got to do these.
Okay, it's fine.
You live on your. Get rid of all but one of the things you have. Seriously.
Now I'm using fucking paper plates and shit now.
Oh, someone's gonna be mad at you. I think that's a fucking brilliant idea, but some people are like, "Oh, hi Hitler." It's like,
yeah, what the fuck? I don't have to do dishes, so I use paper plates.
Exactly. It's the perfect system.
Think I give a fuck about trees? I don't give a fuck about trees. Fuck
about
trees.
all that wasted water, huh?
You
didn't think
remember
about that, did you, eco fag?
Wait, wasted water on paper plates?
No, wasted water on normal plates.
Wasted water by oh yeah, you're turning it on them. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. See,
I thought you were I'm used to you coming at me.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Do
sure.
you want water for the new trees, or do you want no trees but more water?
Yeah, although preferably have plastic disposable plates.
Yeah. Thing is, I've been cooking a lot more. I've been cooking.
Yeah.
Thing is, I've been cooking a lot more, so I end up making a mess anyway because I have to use I can't use paper pans. That's not a thing.
If only.
If only. Stupid science. I fucking hate it too. I understand these flat earthers more than you think.
You are a flat earther.
Science is inconvenience to me. So, yeah, but I try to keep it rough. But I've been cooking a lot because I'm starting to get into it. For the first time in my life, I'm starting to actually enjoy cooking.
When you fast, your body compensates and stores fat more efficiently. Why is it called fasting?
It's called fasting.
And super chat? What about super chat?
What?
Can you give him money on super chat?
Does he want a super chat?
I am not giving you a super chat. I might technically be making money off of YouTube, but it's still not that much. Right. I need a wee. You two, be entertaining.
I don't know why it's called fasting.
We've gone way over on this because I'm just enjoying talking to Ed, so there is that.
It's been a while, buddy. I missed you. I don't know why it's called fasting, though.
God's sake, now I have to look it up. I can't stand us not understanding stuff.
Why do they call it fast when it feels like for fucking ever before I get to eat? It's like I'm getting used to it though. Your body, like you say, your body gets used to it.
It's an Old English Anglo-Saxon word called fastion or fastan, which means to hold firmly. There you go.
Oh, okay. So just hold tight. Hold on tight.
Hold tight. You're not eating.
It's gonna stuck. You're gonna hurt in the tummy area. You fuck. Yeah, so I fast up into the point where it's about to go into starvation mode, I believe, and then I stop. So you don't go into starvation mode with what I'm doing.
True starvation is like 30 days.
Well, starvation mode isn't true starvation either.
So you saying like you don't eat for like 3 or 4 days or something? No.
It's just a 24-hour cycle it's a 23-hour cycle is what I do now.
Oh,
so I go 23 hours without eating.
I think that's pretty. To be honest, for me it's pretty easy not to eat for a day because sometimes I just forget to eat.
I've always been pretty good at it, so I decided I'd eat the thing. But the other thing is,
that
it's not that. It's just, when I'm doing something, like when I'm like researching something, I can sit there for like 10, 12 hours and just not do anything else and just focus on doing that. And I don't. And when I come out of the zone, I'm like, actually, I'm quite hungry, and I'm like, doesn't even occur to me when I'm actually doing it.
Sick.
Yeah.
I
don't fast on the weekend. On the weekend, I just eat whatever I want.
Yeah,
but during the week, I 23 hours and 1 hour is dedicated to just having a good meal, and that's it. And by now, my body doesn't.
Though? That's the question.
What's that?
Does it make you appreciate food more?
Yeah, and that's why I think I've really gotten into cooking because I want to try like new shit.
Oh, if it works, I suppose.
Feed me, Seymour.
And then on the weekends I get a pizza or Burger King or whatever the fuck. I go nuts. I don't overeat, but I eat things that I.
Well, I'm glad it works for you because a lot of people it doesn't work for you, like because your body goes into sort of like alert mode when you don't.
That's why, but that's why you don't push it that far. And I think to go into starvation mode is like 2 days or something like that.
I hate
and I don't.
It's like 2, 3, 4 days. It depends on the person, obviously, but yeah.
Something like that, yeah. But I don't go that far, and I've been losing weight pretty rapidly, considerably. So, and I'm trying to also like exercise and shit, and like do other healthy things.
Yeah, burn the stuff you already have. Yeah.
Our main source of exercise, apart from walking, is Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps. I do that too.
My God.
I guess now I can use the Quest to play regular Rift games.
I think we did is it like half an hour, 40 minutes of doing Beat Saber, and I this is for me anyway, because you burn more calories than I do. And I burn about 30, 40 calories just doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to play it properly. You got to really move.
Yeah. I do.
You
anyway.
should see us.
I'm competitive when I do
Because
it.
you can kind of cheese that game if you want to.
You can't at Expert Plus on the really hard
Yeah,
songs.
because it matters how hard you swing and how broad your swings are.
I'm A-ing.
We both dance when we're doing it. So
Yeah, I
supposed to do.
score most Expert Plus songs that I can beat. There are a lot of them that I cannot.
Oh.
But this is the.
Quick Sticks is following me. Why? Why are you following me? The amount of people that follow me on Twitter, I'm like, I don't post anything.
Yeah, Boss Tuber, what I hear the most is the 8-hour fasting is pretty cool. The 16 hours is pretty cool. I started like that, and then I was like,
I think he's saying 8-hour fasting than breakfast is that he goes to sleep.
He goes to sleep. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, I get it. No, yeah, but there was that was an actual thing, right? You get 8 hours of sleep. That's what the weird thing is. Who the fuck gets 8 hours of sleep anymore?
At break fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the jokes, one of my favorite jokes from Grand Theft Auto 3 is one of the radio adverts for a like a caffeine product or whatever it's supposed to be called Equinox. It says, I used to fall unconscious for hours at a time. Now with Equinox, I never need to sleep. That's
why the 8 hours sleep thing threw me off because I didn't know that was a thing people could do.
It is. We are really fucking bad for it because we'll do like 2 or 3 days where we'll go to bed at like 10, which is like super reasonable for us, and then one day it'll be like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
For fuck's sake.
That's what happens though. We do one day where we just end up like, oh well, you need to get this done and we need to get that done, so you have to stay up a little bit later. Or we end up drinking, watching something.
Yeah.
Like Stargate now.
Yeah.
And we just end up getting invested in it and then go to bed at like 4 in the morning, and that's it. It just ruins everything.
I got Jedi Fallen Order, and that's been keeping me up.
The Dark Souls-esque one.
Star Wars Dark Souls game.
Yeah. Star Souls.
It's closer to Sekiro.
Dark Wars.
Because it's actually like really, it's all about parrying.
Jen said, "This is sick. We're following so we can tweet you into things." Yeah, usually things that involves him.
Yeah. I am important.
You're debunking all the flat earthers and anti-vaxxers and such. It's important work.
But yeah, I mean,
so the anti-vaxxer stuff probably is actually important work.
I would say, yeah. The anti-vaxxers are usually ones that get my blood boiling. A lot
of the medicine ones.
My first anti-vaxxer video has someone on it. While I agree with you doing this and calling them out, could you stop calling them a cunt? I was like, okay, I was really angry in that video, like that, just this silly woman. But I didn't call her a cunt because she's a woman. I called her a cunt because she's a cunt. It's got nothing to do with the gender. I call guys cunt.
So your channel as it is now is open to SJW types, right?
Oh, boss wants to know what species you are.
My channel has always been based on stupid.
Yeah.
If something is stupid, I don't care where they're from, what side they're on.
Yeah.
You know, I've done pro LGBT content. I've done content that says that people who are really, really into that, but say stupid things, I've commented against them. It doesn't matter what you believe. It matters whether or not your ideas are fucking moronic. And if they're moronic, I'm going to go, stop being stupid.
That's one of the things as well, though, especially in, like, with YouTube and things like that. People they don't ponder on their ideas on anymore. They're just sort of like, I have an idea, I'm going to tell everybody about it. I'm not actually going to think about it.
I'm going to state it as fact as well.
I'm just going to put it out there, and everyone has to believe that this is the way things should be. And you don't actually think about it.
Yeah. It's... my main problem, like, with my older content, like, some of my older videos, which people would consider anti-SJW, it's like, I don't have any problems with any of the ones that are mainly comedy focused but with argumentation. It's any of my videos where I used to use anger as a crutch for humour, and it just doesn't hit anymore.
I told you about that. I was like, you're just coming across as way too aggressive.
Yeah.
You get really loud.
Oh, try living with him. Jesus Christ, I can hear it. I got my headphones on, listening to like music in the other room between 3 closed doors, and then he comes along, and I can just I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, he's loud.
Like in the one we did about white privilege, there's like a couple of bits where you're just like, and I'm like, I don't care.
Is Brian blessed?
Oh yeah, that was the one where I was like, hey, calm down, man. You're getting spit all over my nose.
Getting spit all over my puppy nose.
That was a direct response to you being too fucking loud.
Yeah.
Like, calm the fuck down. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm bread pilled, I guess.
Bread pill.
I'm not mad at any of this shit. That's what people don't understand. I'm not mad at any of this shit. I love it, and I want more of it. And it sucks. Like we scared all the SJWs off the fucking platform, and that sucks.
Apart from anti-vaxxers are the only people that I've ever been genuinely mad at.
But you really want them to go away.
They're
fucking up their kids.
Well.
Yeah.
The MMS one was really bad.
The MMS one, I'm not super happy. Like, people who are actually selling people poisons, and people are buying those poisons. I'm like, motherfucker.
Like that Jilly Juice chick.
Oh,
Jeff Holiday
fucking
went
hell.
After.
She is legit fucking nuts.
Yeah, like that's a real problem that she has.
Oh god, but she is hilarious as well. If what she did wasn't dangerous, like, that's killed a couple of people, that shit, going on her protocol. So if it hadn't killed anybody, it would be funnier. It is still funny, like the fact that she calls it gives you explosive diarrhea. That's called waterfalls.
Waterfalls.
I'm like, oh my fucking god. It's not what... Do you know what water shouldn't smell like? Fucking hell.
Isn't it fucking bleach, essentially?
Jilly juice, no. MMS is bleach.
Jilly juice is fermented cabbage. Right. So
Jilly juice is rot.
Yeah, it's basically rotten cabbage.
Yeah, and oh my god. I think
anything that ferments, it just turns into alcohol mostly anyway, isn't it? So she's just getting pissed.
Possibly. I think it was Miles Power. I think he drank some Jilly Juice. Miles Power.
God, he did, didn't
he? He tries all of the ones.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
he's tried MMS. He's tried... And oh my fucking god. No wonder he drinks more than I do. Jesus
He's going to end up dying.
You what?
He's going to end up dying for his art.
I think it's just a little tiny mouthful.
Yeah, just a taste.
Just like an Ashens on the tongue, then spit it out.
That's paint thinner.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Jesus Christ.
No, I would never do that.
It's insane to me how, like, the more technologically advanced we get, the more it seems we regress back into, like, the fucking 1800s or something like that.
I think, like, there is sort of an argument to be made for that, and I think it's more of the less people have to know certain things, the more fucking idiotic they get.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the less special they feel that everything is, like, maybe that's the case with the flat earthers, a lot of them, is that they feel so insignificant, because they are, and we all are.
We were on about this the other day, like, people want to feel special. They want to feel like they have a purpose in life and things like that. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people who feel like they don't have an identity or they don't feel like they're a part of something, they tend to branch out into the more crazy rather than the more normal.
Yeah, and sometimes it's that, like, in that video that I think that I'm pretty confident I'm doing this video. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. But like there is a moment in the video where the female who is advocating for flat Earth starts telling her story for how she got on a flat Earth, and she says, "My husband was killed." And then she just sort of glosses over that and goes back into like the fighting that. And I'm just like, holy shit, we just hit on something right there. And she just glossed right over it.
That's like a therapy.
I had this
therapy session. It's like, no, we need to stick onto that bit.
I had this.
But what happens when your husband's killed? Maybe you wall yourself off from the rest of the world during the grieving process. You find yourself feeling like completely purposeless, and then you find that meaning on these crazy YouTube channels that you clicked on.
Did you want the flat earth thing that you did, and the guy just came to the conclusion that it was Satan?
Oh, that's half of them.
Yeah.
Is that the new one? I think there's a newer one, right?
I can't remember the last time I did a proper flat earther.
Really? Maybe I'm. Hold on, I'm gonna check.
I try and do them, sort of.
I like how you put flat Earth in parentheses, so everybody knows what they're getting into.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh no, I guess I was. Oh, it was. It's because I did a search for you and flat Earth. So I
was this you just trying to steal my content?
I can't remember what his name is. The Suck My Balls guy.
Oh, Delano TV.
Yeah, it might have been him.
Yeah.
Oh, that one was so funny, but he's gone. I tried to find him. I was definitely going to use a clip of him. I wasn't going to do the whole thing, but I could
probably track down something.
He has a new channel, but it's terrible black people memes.
I know that, like, there's a sort of a mini debate over whether or not he was serious. I believe that he thinks that the Earth is flat because I think that he is a legitimate Christian.
He does.
I think it's because I've been on his live streams.
He does comedy bits, but the thing is like it's very easy to distinguish the comedy from anything else because it's so over the top, TikTok type bullshit.
Yeah.
So that juxtaposed with the flat Earth stuff that is
his
no longer around, probably for a reason.
His proper comedy was never made any argument.
Yeah, it's just
I genuinely believe that
women be like, men be like. So like. Yeah, I don't think it lines up with his sense of humor, and he was it was funny though.
Like he made entertaining videos by their own right, and they were funny by their own right, intentionally funny, but also fucking stupid. And I think it was unintentionally stupid because
motherfucker, north goes up.
Lick my balls, suck my dick.
When you look at a compass, it's pointing flat ways. That's because the Earth is flat. Because north go up. I might have to pull that from one of your videos. Anyway,
north I'm up.
I might have to pull that from your video. You say copying your content, but it's always going to be completely different, even if I use the same video.
Oh, absolutely.
But sometimes I just go through your shit, go through Sinatra's shit, and go through everybody else's shit first to see if there's anything I want to do. It's easy for me because I don't have people volunteering me new content yet. And I've asked for it. And
I ask for it and rarely get it. It's annoying.
Yeah, sometimes they give you something.
People aren't doing my job for me.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Should I do it? Because I always end up finding you something. Even
if
you don't use it, I find you stuff.
Yeah, I mean...
You did. I remember. You got me some shit that when I was really like, I don't know what to do. Can you give me something? I don't know. I'm clicking around, but YouTube is... showing me things I actually like.
I think that's what I do, though. I'm like, it's the one thing that I consider myself good at, is that I'm good at
research,
switching words around, trying to find new things. And the thing is, like, I don't get bored doing it either, so I can just sit there for hours doing it.
One of the issues with me asking you to look for something is you want me to tell you what I want to look at, and almost never before I've made a video do I know what topic I want.
I know, I just want a vague direction of what you might do.
Occasionally, I'll be like, I haven't done a flat Earth video in a while. I found you
that woman with the flowers one, though.
Oh, shit, the woman who thinks that flowers talk to her.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed when I made the video on the woman who thought that flowers talk to her that neither of us thought of Little Shop of Horrors during that entire fucking thing. And I'm genuinely disappointed in myself.
I get that all the fucking time where it's just like, God damn it, I was going to do a thing and I forgot. Or damn it.
One of the things I do now when I'm scripting is if a point comes up in my head while I'm talking about something else, I'll just write it at the bottom of the script. Like now I've got loads of notes. It's almost like I'm fucking trying to be good at this or something.
Yeah, I've actually discontinued the script writing process almost entirely. I just take notes of ideas that I have, but I don't write out full thoughts at all.
I mean, notes are good.
Well,
anything like that is good.
I guess it depends on your style, though. Like
people who don't do anything like that, I think, are insane because you will never make something good, in my opinion.
Well, you need to stay focused on what you're doing. Not keeping notes makes you trail off really easily. With you,
how you do it is you sit in front of your camera and you watch the clip that you're about to respond to, and then you sit on that for a little bit and you think of something funny.
Well, that's what Sick does. Apart from he writes it down instead.
Yeah, essentially you're doing the same thing. Yeah. It really annoys you that I'll watch a clip and then I'll just go do something completely different. Oh, God. So what are you doing? Why aren't you working? I am working.
It annoys me.
I'm trying to think.
It annoys me because the way that I think is I just I need to focus and get this done, and I just do my work in one full thing.
The more
you go off and start watching gaming channels and shit, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be working.
You can tell I'm really desperate because I'll start watching just full on clips from stand-up routines. I'm just trying to get inspired 90% of the time. Just trying to get an idea, something. And what I write is completely unrelated to what I've watched. But I think I just need to clear. Because if I sit there and try and think of a thing by staring at it, staring it down, listening to the fucking clip over and over again, I just hear white noise.
Because you do this often, I actually looked into it, and
I have a mental condition, I know.
No, because the way that I did videos before, mine are very informative and very straight-faced.
Yes, you've got information.
Whereas mine's just how it is, because it's all history and stuff. Facts. Whereas yours, because it's comedy and things like that, it's a procrastination process.
Yeah, you got to pull something out of your ass.
It's all part of creativity, and you do it like.
So have you learned to shut the fuck up about it now?
Well, I do it. I do the exact same. I don't watch anything else though. I don't like doing that, but I do. I get up from my desk. I go out into the living room, and sometimes I'll go straight up for a walk around the block and just think only about that one thing.
If I've heard something. Like, I try and reset my brain because whenever I get really stuck and I can't finish this today because I have literally no idea to say, almost every single time, as soon as I get back to it, easy peasy to do that bit. So I think I'm more of a clear the brain type of person. Yeah. I need to stop thinking about it. But when occasionally something does just get stuck in your craw, and it's usually because someone has said something so absolutely bafflingly, mind-bendingly insane that you have to get up and do anything else.
Yeah. So, like, I'll walk away, and what I do, though, is I talk to myself literally, like, out loud.
Yeah.
So that I can hear myself formulating an idea for a bit or something.
I have arguments with myself.
I hear Sick in the other room chuntering to himself constantly because he's responding to a video or whatever.
Well, that's a big part of why I started doing this at all, because I would watch videos and I would respond to them.
Just when you first started doing it, this was ages ago, when you first started doing it, I kept like, are you alright? And I came in, are you okay? I was like worried about
I'm just watching a video, but you've made a lot of noise. That's not watching, that's shouting.
That's talking to. Yeah, I'm talking to a video. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I do that. I get up and I just start talking. I start making the video in a completely different room.
Do you do something that I do? This is not video related. It's just life related. I go if I'm expecting something to happen, like potentially an argument or a conversation. I will have that conversation with myself.
Yeah. Dude, when I've been going through the interview process, I've been having
You've been doing the interviews by yourself.
Every interview, I've been having it with myself. Yeah, before I go in and do the interview. Yeah, so I do that constantly.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe
sometimes
that's where
I'll
I
do it about
failed.
things I
never
should have
did
said.
that.
Should have told her this. Let me just play that out in my imagination here.
I just turned up and hoped for the best.
Just slowly get your tits out.
Oh no, I never did that.
Well, then you're
But my stepdad said that. He says, you got big tits, you should show them off and it'll make you get jobs quicker. and ever since, this was when I was like 16, and
It's
ever
true.
since, I never did it. I was like, nope.
Wait, you did it before that?
No, but I used to dress, because I can't help having big boobs, so I used to wear like low cut tops and stuff.
Yeah, that was kind of a creepy thing for him
Yeah,
to
I
say.
know, and ever since I've always covered up.
It's true though.
Have I hired myself yet? No, I'm still on probation for me and my channel. I'm not sure I'm going to keep me. I think someone better will come along eventually.
I'm taking over.
You're taking
Yeah,
over my channel.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna
so
love
sick
the
now.
changes I'm gonna make.
Is there a link to Dogman channel? Just type in Edindro Whitehall and you will find him easy peasy. Because for some reason there's no one else called that on YouTube.
Click me, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Super original name.
That's Harry Evert. There's a reason why he has a special tick. He's quite big.
He's verified.
He's verified. He's special. He doesn't have his whiskey glass anymore, though, so he's not quite that special, is he? Only paid for 1 month.
Yeah, I don't know fucking anybody in your circles. We went so completely different in the opposite direction. You had a YouTube channel, and I had a life.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Completely different.
All these, we're so different.
Just click on his name, Harry. Easy
on, man.
peasy.
You're a big guy. You know what to do. Let's see. How do you type that?
Can I hire you for an evening? How much?
You copy paste
Depends
it. You're
what you
not gonna like
want.
the channel anyway. You probably
What
just
type
listen.
of evening are you talking about?
I'll go out for dinner with you, but only Handy J afterwards. Oh, he's going over again. Oh, hey. He's on his second month now, then.
Oh,
I like that. It keeps
It
track.
tracks it. That's cool.
Yeah, he doesn't get reset to a rubbish one glasser, empty glasser.
If this flat Earth video goes well, maybe I'll just turn into you.
Yeah,
I'll just do what you do, and I'll just copy every video. Like Sir Sick will do a video. and then
I do think that you should do your first flat Earth video with my helmet
well,
on your
send it over. It's gonna
avatar.
send it over, but it's gonna be like a couple of weeks before I can do it. Then I have to stop.
I have to stop and do work type things and Christmas type things. Oh God, Christmas.
Oh man,
We actually the fun thing about Christmas is last Christmas we went to see my mum who is 200 miles away, and oh my God, we fucking hated it. Like, I love my mum and all that shit, but fucking hell, traveling, staying. She's got
Traveling with car sick children.
And she lives on the coast and has a chalet, which sounds really impressive until you see it. And it's a tiny little
It's a shed.
Yeah, it's a shed with 2 rooms and a kind of living room kitchenette thing. Yeah, it's not that impressive.
Yeah.
$4.99 is cheap for whiskey. It's not. It's an okay price for like a shot of whiskey. It's not.
Yeah,
great.
it's about
It depends on the whiskey.
right for a shot. Yeah.
It's Sick brand whiskey, so it's the cheap stuff.
You can't get a good bottle for under 50.
Yeah, I don't buy good bottles of whiskey. I buy the cheap ones because then you get more drunk for your money.
But yeah, when last Christmas it was just a case of you being berated by the family like usual.
Yeah, getting a lot of shit for existing, and then them wondering why I don't talk to them.
And then,
What the fuck do they give you shit about?
Because your stepdad was berating you
For not coming around all the time.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you should bring the kids to come and see us. I went, you're the one who moved away, darling.
You're the one who they used to live down the road. They now live 200 miles away.
This argument works both ways.
Yeah.
Funny
and,
enough.
we just can't be asked. So we got into February, and I was just like, do you know what? I'm organising Christmas now. That way, they can't fucking make us come to theirs. So, like, everyone's invited to ours. I don't mind seeing them, but I ain't travelling 200 fucking miles each way to stay in a fucking horrible place, not be able to do any goddamn work, and all this other shit. You can come visit me. The only person who's coming is my brother, and he's about the only person that I like spending time with. You know, again.
Yeah, like apart from my
love
mom,
you all.
Yeah.
Can't stand spending time with you.
I keep finding reasons to get out of meeting the rest of my family. I like my mom, and everybody else can get fucked. Honestly, they're all really like.
I like your mom.
They're all various different levels of bad people. She likes you. I showed her your stuff.
Oh God.
And she's watched. She's watched.
So you like to torture your parents? Is that what it is, Ed?
Why would you do this?
My parents and only one of them's left. So after that, I'm completely done. I'm done with my whole family. They can go. They'll go to hell.
Well, when that happens,
yeah, I've showed her. I showed her the live streams.
If you still work remotely, you just come over here.
We'll adopt you.
Yeah.
She's like.
We've always wanted a dog.
She's like, Sir Sick curses a lot less than you do. You should curse less.
You should take after him. Also, do the accent, Ed. which is obviously your real name.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah. Fuck. Now I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, he does that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're all over the place, man. You need a fucking Adderall.
I've had like several drinks. Thank you very much. I should be nice and calm. She
really doesn't like the C word though.
You know what? I don't. If you show my recent videos, I have barely sworn in a long time.
Yeah, but you're trying to actually make money. I don't give a fuck.
And then they go, oh, actually, you should be swearing because we don't want people to think you're for kids. It's like, what the fuck do you want from me, YouTube?
You're still getting demonetized, but...
Oh, no, fun fact. This week, what I do in order to get monetized is I render my video 3 times because if you re-render, YouTube can't tell the difference. You can have an identical video, but if it's rendered again, it's different as far as the algorithm can tell. If you just upload the same video twice, it knows that it's the same video. So you have to re-render it. So I re-render 3 times. I call each one a shortened version of the name, which is just letters and then a number, 1, 2, and 3. And then I upload those 3 and don't think about it. I don't write any of I don't come up with a title. I don't give it a thumbnail. I don't do fucking anything. I just upload what I've made and then hope that one of them gets monetized. Most of the time, they either all get monetized or all get not. This week, 2 of them demonetized, 1 of them properly monetized. It's like, what the fuck even?
Yeah.
It just goes to show that they have no goddamn standards.
My whole channel is demonetized, so I don't even give a fuck anymore. I just go for it. It's actually kind of freeing. Since I wasn't making any money anyway, I didn't care. So I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to appeal it even. I'm not even going to appeal it. I'm just going to do whatever I want. There's going to be copywritten music in every fucking video. There's going to be bad language from the get-go. It's going to be really bad language. There's going to be a lot of it. It's going to be so bad that even when I watch it back, I'm going to be like, dude, that's a little much. So like, I'm just going for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing whatever I want. And YouTube doesn't, it's never given me copy strikes or anything crazy like that. So
yeah, I mean, it does give you that sort of freedom. I mean, I haven't seen your channel, so I don't know what kind of fully demonetized you are. You might just be not.
I cannot monetize a single video. I don't even have the option anymore.
When you put up a video, does it come up as yellow or does it come up as black?
None of that's there. It's all gone. My channel was fully demonetized.
I think you've been unpartnered.
Yeah, no, that's part of it.
I think you could be repartnered. I think you just have to apply again. It's happened to a lot of people, and they just reapplied and got it.
Yeah, I started.
Not that you care, but yeah.
But I don't actually, honestly, because they're just going to demonetize me anyway. Because I'm not compromising. I'm like I've never family friendlied myself. and I'm not going to, because like I came on here to give my full reign of expression so that I could save people in my real life from my obnoxious rants. Like I came here to give everything I got, no matter how childish or obnoxious or whatever, and just to spew it out all over the internet so that you fucks can suffer, so that my immediate friends will still be around.
I mean, I get most of my swearing out in the streams. Yeah. I do find it a nice challenge, because I have come up with some really fucking interesting insults.
Yeah.
My personal favourite being horse coffin, which makes no fucking sense, but somehow works.
It sounds wrong.
It sounds really horrid. What the fuck is it? Is it a coffin for a lit? Like, would it have legs? Why would you put a horse in a coffin? Yeah. Right, I'm going to need you two to be funny again, because I need a wee. I'm drinking, leave me alone.
Let's just not speak until he's done.
Right. Let's talk about So Sick then.
Don't tell them fucked up shit about me again.
What do you want to know?
Oh, yeah, tell me everything you got. Just the worst thing you can think of.
I don't know. He's very boring, actually. I'm the weird one.
That's true. That's why he's got to work so hard to be funny. It's just not in him, naturally.
Somewhat weird about him. I don't know.
You don't have a lot of time. Men don't take a long time to piss.
Oh, freaking! I beg to differ.
Yeah, I just thought about that. There's a lot of bladder in that man.
No, his cock's so long. That's what it is.
Oh God, you are so fucking. Like, you know how obnoxious that is. You gotta like you throw it in there subtly, and then you move on. You don't keep saying it over and over again just to buff up his ego. We all know it's a tiny thing.
Yes, he has a micro penis.
He's got all that body to compensate for the small dick.
Will it have a name? I tried to name it because I love naming inanimate objects. It's my thing. But
what's that about my micro penis? I mean, what?
It's young sick.
I have tried to name his cock before. He didn't like it, so nothing ever stuck properly to it.
Yeah. I wouldn't like it either, but I still call it a he.
Oh, it is a he. It's attached to him. It's but it's his little buddy, isn't it?
Yeah, I refer to it as a separate he, but I refuse to name it.
Your penis doesn't have a name?
No, I don't name my penis.
I want to name mine Petunia.
Your penis is called Petunia?
Yeah, it is now.
No man who is respectable names his penis.
Is there such thing as a respectable man?
Sure.
I mean, I guess Bill Gates.
Just call it Mr. Penis.
Actually, no. Bill Gates named his company after his name of his penis.
Why do you do your videos drunk?
No. I haven't done my videos drunk in a very long time.
I found if I do my videos slightly drunk, they come out a little better.
Sometimes if I'm stuck, I'll start drinking.
I almost always have beer with me while I'm doing the video.
I always have access to alcohol. I'm not a moron.
Boss said his name is Penis Goliath.
So I was like, so did he name his penis Windows?
Long Dom Silver.
I like that. Oh, Ed still smokes. I forget about that.
Yeah.
I've been fasting and getting really healthy. I can really feel the benefit.
Now, smoking is good for losing weight, though.
That's probably true.
Yeah, man, and I smoke a lot.
Good for clogging your arteries.
I smoke a fucking lot when I stream for some reason. Like I go on Rant and Monkeys stream a lot these days, and I am on camera, so I'm just sitting there like back to back, and everybody can see it, and it's like, God damn. But
that was something I was thinking the other day. In terms of success, is I want to become successful enough that I start getting accused of being a bad influence, and then asking those people, how do you think I got popular? It's like it always made me laugh when people were like,
hold him, my dicky.
Still on that.
Eminem, they would say, "Oh, you need to be a good influence." It's like, but he's not popular for being a good influence. He's popular for being an asshole.
Yeah, stop trying to ruin his career.
How does that compute? But when I was a child, the people who were popular were these clean-cut motherfuckers who no one gives a shit about anymore because who gives a fuck?
I don't know how many of your audience are boomers, but I really wish they'd just die already.
Probably something like 20%, maybe.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty big percentage. I don't think boomers can watch my shit. The older the person is, the less likely they are to like it. It seems.
I think it's more of a case like with the boomer thing it's more that there are just less of them here. And I think there'd be plenty of them who'd enjoy it.
They're all
I don't
passing
think
laws.
It's a boomer thing as well, though. I think you have to be a part of the internet culture.
Yeah.
Because, like, my sister's watched your videos, and she's like, oh, that's quite funny, that's cute. And they're like, I don't really get it, but yeah.
One of my favourite old people that I ever met.
I get that too.
I don't know his name. I don't know anything about him, but I just remember him very well. I was in a comic book shop in a local big town, and he walked up to me, and I was like looking at random shit, and he was definitely got to be 70, maybe even 80 years old, and he just walked up to me and he started pointing out there was a Buffy the Vampire Slayer thing, but it had Spike from that, and I knew who the actor was, which is James Masters. And he's just like, oh, there's good old James Masters. And he started talking to me about it. And I was like, holy shit, dude, you're so old. He had the badge on his bag that said gummy old git. And he was just like, he was into the same stuff as me, but he was infinitely older. And it's just like, I wish I'd have fucking, I don't know. It was a very long time ago, so I couldn't have given him my email or anything. It's just like it would have been nice to talk to an old person who was into cool stuff.
Oh, like that old lady who plays Skyrim.
Oh yeah. Skyrim mum or that old woman who plays GTA. Holy shit. Die!
That's
mini gunning down people, and then she's like, "You wanna get my fucking taxes?" and knocks a guy out and starts pouring gas on her. And then I'll show you your fucking taxes, and then she fucking sets this random dude on fire. And I'm like, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can. Dude,
oh my god, I was born in 1997. Oh my god, I feel old.
You would be.
I've been 7 years old then.
Isn't that on the ass end of millennial, not Zoomer?
I think that's on the arse end of a millennial. Yeah.
You're. Oh god, yeah, shit. You're quite younger than me though. Like I'm on the cusp of Gen X, but I'm technically a millennial.
Yeah, same as you, innit?
Basically, yeah. It bugs the shit out of me.
Because you relate more to Gen X.
Infinitely.
Yeah.
I always assumed I was a Gen Xer until I found out that I fucking...
Me too.
It depends who you ask, though, because some people will say, actually, it covers that, or it's like a spectrum, as they say.
1982, if you're born after 1982, you're technically a millennial, but I was born on 1983.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm 1990, and I thought I'm just a millennial, but I was raised from, like, 80s type, my mum. So
I think your generation really should depend on when your parents were born.
Yeah,
because that really changes how you were raised.
Get raised. Yeah.
It has a massive impact on how your parents raise you, I think.
I don't think we're right about what makes a millennial, though, to be honest.
No,
I'm 36 years old.
Someone who... It's more of a mindset than how you were born.
Millennial is... I would say the boomer seems to be more of a mindset than an actual age range.
There's a thing as well, saying as soon as you turn 30, you're a boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of feels that way, honestly. Like, or in your 30s, you start to relate more to boomers in the sense that you don't fucking know what's going on with
a lot of people are like, seem to think that millennial means anyone below 30 above 20, and that boomer means anyone above 40. And it's like, no, these are actually things that, it's like words have meaning. You know what? When did
Time
words
changes,
stop having
ages
meaning?
shift over. We shift over.
Yeah,
like,
but
boomers don't understand the difference between a millennial and
My
whatever.
parents were born in the 30s, 1934, 1937.
damn, you're probably a boomer.
Yeah, you're a boomer then.
Yeah, one of those boomers on that Twitter thing that we do did that fucking millennials can't use a can opener thing.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Kid was like fucking 18,
Oh,
so it's like
The kid was a fucking zoomer.
that's a zoomer boomer.
Be teaching the girls how to use the smartphone. I went, right, you click on the phone symbol, and then they're like, where's the phone symbol? And I was like, that one there. She went, but that's a banana. And I was like, oh my God, they don't know what a phone is.
What a phone looks like. What does a phone look like? It's a small black rectangle. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is this hook fucking pig thing?
Like, I'll put up a video on my phone and I'll try to give it to my mom so she can see it better. And she will constantly, every single time, hit something that makes it go away. Right? She cannot touch a smartphone.
She's incapable.
Well, my
Just hold it around the edges. I am at the edges. But no, but your thumb's resting on the fucking thing. You have to know you're touching the front of the screen. You have to feel that.
Yeah, that's what my dad did. He kept putting his thumb over it and then trying to scroll with his other hand. I went, no, but your thumb's touching it. It won't register. And he's like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, because you're touching the screen.
You're already touching the screen. That's not how they work. You fucking...
I don't understand. Just...
What bugs me though is that I remember when touchscreens were like unique. What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck! I can't even think words. That's how old I am. Novelty. When touchscreens were a novelty and were something interesting and like, oh look.
Like even before the iPhone, like you're talking about like kiosks. And shit,
I'm talking about resistive touchscreens that were just the
big
shittest
plastic
thing on earth.
that you actually press down on the plastic.
Yeah, it's got a screen, and then in front of the screen is another clearly differentiated piece of plastic that you have to punch as hard as you can if you want it to register a touch. And it was like, this is amazing. This is so convenient.
Where you'd have to
fucking
go to
run
a store.
up to drop kick the screen just to select yes.
Yeah, I went to like apply for Home Depot or some shit, and they had one of those. But you have to go in the store, and there's a little kiosk separate from everything that you sit down, and it's got that kind of screen. I remember doing that and thinking, this is
the fucking future. I'm living in the future. Look, I'm touching a screen, and it knows it's there. What is witchcraft?
Now I'm just doing everything by phone to get a remote job where I will never meet anyone. And I'm like, this is the fucking future.
My first touchscreen was a leapfrog bug.
Oh my God. Those are kind of amazing though. What was that?
I remember.
What was it?
Leapfrog, is that a company in the US? Leapfrog is an edutainment company.
They make kids toys,
I think so.
Yeah. They make rubbish fucking kids' toys that seem so much cooler than they actually are until you use them and then they're like, this is fucking boring.
Man, they're selling these things for like $150. What the fuck?
Oh, that's a random thing. Like one of the kids' Christmas presents. Now, someone's going to think this is completely insane. I think it's fucking brilliant. I saw actually I saw one for much cheaper afterwards and I was kind of upset. But a Wii. For I think it was 25 quid, and then I saw one like 3 weeks later for 15. I was a bit disappointed, but whatever. And I've hacked it and put basically all the cool games on it, so that for Christmas they'll get basically a bunch of awesome games that cost me nothing, essentially. But I was looking at peripherals for it, and it has a fucking tablet from a specific company, but a bunch of games that go with it, including drawing ones. And our girls are fucking obsessed with drawing. They both love drawing. So it would make an excellent, like, drawing toy for them. And it's just something, and it looks like a pretty decent piece of hardware, but because no fucker likes it or thinks about it, you can get it for like £1. So that's happening.
That's cool. You can get a Wii for pretty cheap now.
You can get them for nothing. They're really, really easy to hack. Even the Wii Mini, which was for a long time considered unhackable, I found out recently that someone managed to hack it via the Bluetooth. If you have a Bluetooth dongle on your PC or a laptop with Bluetooth on it, you can download a program that makes it present as a Wiimote. And then you connect them, and then you can just fucking send a packet to the Wii, and it'll hack it. It's pretty awesome. So you can hack any Wii that you can get, and they make, I think, pretty excellent little emulation boxes.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I had a friend who did that.
Yeah.
I haven't had a Nintendo product since I was a kid.
I haven't paid money to Nintendo. I've paid about £8 to Nintendo in the last 10 years, and that was to buy a single game on the Wii U eShop so that I could hack my Wii U.
I kind of want to Switch though.
I really want to Switch. Every time the girls start talking about money, I said, "Have you got enough to buy me a Switch then?
Like,
You're going to buy Daddy a Switch?
What do you want for Christmas?
A Switch.
You're going to buy me a Switch?"
And they're like, "That's inexpensive." And I'm like, "It is. That's why I haven't bought myself one. Why haven't you bought me one? Get up those fucking chimneys."
Christmas is cancelled until you can scratch up the money to get me a Switch.
Yeah. If there's one completely unnecessary thing that I really want, it's a Switch.
It's a Switch. Yeah, I really hate being an adult.
But if you can get, if you haven't had one and you can get a Wii U for cheap, they're actually a really cool machine with lots of fucking awesome games on it. And it's such a shame that they completely fucked up the advertising for it. Holy Christ.
Yeah,
that thing has helped us with our exercise. Because if you download Wii Fit, which is a free program, but you have to pay for it if you use it for more than a week. But if you buy their special, it's not on these pants, but if you buy their Fit tracker, it just gives you the game for free.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's basically a pedometer that tracks shitloads of stuff. And in the game itself, it gives you the stats for basically forever. So you can see how you're doing with your exercise, and it knows when you've been moving and all that shit if you keep it on you all the time, which I do. We haven't booted it up in a while, but we keep the trackers on us all the time.
I've been putting all the info into it.
I do think there was some cool ideas there with the screen on the controller. That was actually a pretty good idea. But yeah,
if you can get one for cheap, they're really easy to hack, and they're fun.
The Switch is just awesome, though.
Can't you just emulate all that stuff on a computer anyway? I think you tried doing the Wii.
I've done Wii U emulation. It's fine. It's great. It's just
didn't you use 2 candles in order to use the sensor on it?
Yeah, you can use candles as a sensor. The problem with Wii emulation specifically is that even if you get a there's a company that makes a Wii sensor bar for the PC, and it has special Bluetooth in it that basically makes the PC think that it's a proper Wii and it connects properly, and it's fantastic. Mayflash, that's the one. But
I spent all my money on VR, so
you're wanting one of the new.
That
VRs.
was something you were gonna say. I'm my Oculus Rift. Every time I boot it up now, it doesn't detect it properly, or sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes I have to restart the computer. And I'm like, it hasn't been a year since I bought that yet. And in England, And in England, we have very strong laws when it comes to having something warranties under a year. So I'm like, I bought this from Amazon, so I might be getting a Quest, a Rift S, or if they return that's the question. If they return my money, or if they offer me a new thing, it's going to be the Rift S.
No, Quest.
If they offer me a replacement, that's what it's going to be. Which
sure?
I'm somewhat tempted because that saves me 50 quid.
Yeah, but the Quest can now connect to your computer, I believe.
It can, but the only cable that you can get that works is like 3 meters long.
Yeah. No. They had one that was like 16 or some fucking crazy shit like that.
If
It's
there's
really
a cable
long
that's like that long, I know it's not quite as good as a proper connected version. It will technically be a downgrade.
Sorry, Star Trek Discovery, the initials are STD.
STD. Star Trek Discovery.
I said
Excellent.
16, but I meant that in not meters. 5 meters is what? 5 meters.
No, VR won't die. VR's like the start of something different.
Yeah. If you look
like,
into
how amazing VR is, like it's not just good just for playing games and stuff. It's great for education. It's also great for old people as well when they can't get out.
one
the
of
house.
one of the really big markets.
It's great for porn.
Right, yeah, porn as well. Yeah,
It's really weird for porn.
Yeah, you tried some of the porn, didn't you?
Yeah, I've tried it. I don't do it regularly. Actually, no, I haven't done it regularly since I got rid of the Gear VR because it's not convenient to be in the middle of the living room. I can't even get it to fucking work on the Rift. Mm-hmm. Not that I've tried.
Yeah, but VR is not going to die. It's just going to evolve from what it is.
It's just different. We're still in Generation 1 as far as anyone is concerned.
Yeah, right now it sucks. Everything's a tech demo. It's fun.
Shut up.
The porn is amazing, and I can't do porn like any other way now.
Hey, Ed's found his fetish. He likes actually having sex.
Pretending I'm having sex. If you've tried VR porn, have you tried it as a different gender from your perspective?
Yes, it's weird.
It's really weird, isn't it?
It's so weird.
So weird, and that's the only way I can come now. Damn it.
Yeah, but I'm ready for like full on porn games. But the fucking Oculus is so. It's got that Facebook fucking mentality.
Yeah,
but
the fact is because the Quest is on Android, so that's a nice open OS to be able to fuck about with, and the Rift, even though everyone's like, oh, but it's locked in, it's not locked into Oculus. You can go to Steam and I've bought two games on the Oculus store, both of them exclusives.
Right.
Any game that isn't exclusive to that, I've bought on Steam, and I have loads of them.
Obviously, I haven't hooked up the Steam Link, so I haven't bought any, or not the Steam Link, but the Quest Link.
Yeah.
So I haven't purchased anything off of Steam yet, but I've only been doing, the games that come on the Quest. So I've been doing everything from the Oculus store.
You don't have the cable yet, I take it.
I don't have it yet. I'm not too eager to get it until I'm making money. So I just don't care right now. I'm kind of over it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I've put it away.
What, you want 7 more minutes?
Yeah.
I think I pretty much
7.
only.
Well, it's past.
All right. Okay. But yeah, we need to play some game together because that'd be good.
Yeah, sure.
Again.
But in terms of what I want to get, it is a toss-up for me because even though the Quest does more, it isn't quite as high quality as an experience.
Yeah.
And it would be a significant, even with the link cable, even if I could get one long enough, it would be a significant downgrade because I'd be going from 90 FPS to 72.
I wouldn't notice the difference.
You wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't use the other one.
So I'm more inclined to go for one and then maybe get the Quest when it's cheap.
Yeah, I need a good VR horror game. They don't fucking have anything good on the store.
There are some good ones.
Clown one.
Oh my god. There's Face Your Fears. I don't know if that's on the thing, but that's free.
Face Your Fears 2 is on there for some reason, not the first one.
The Face Your Fears, there's 2 experiences. One of them is like a fear of heights one, which while it was a bit, this is a bit,
I don't feel like I'm high.
I did the whole thing.
I couldn't do that.
The other one was just like in a bedroom, and then you're looking around, and then I looked on the floor, and there's a clown on the floor, and I was just like, that's going to do something. That's going to move, and it's going to jump up and scare me. It's definitely going to disappear. And I looked away, I looked back, it was still there, and then I looked around and started looking around the room, looked back, and it was gone, and I took the headset off.
Yeah, I got dread halls. It fucking sucks. It's fucking shit. Boring.
Maybe it's VR inside, massive VR Inception. There is a game called Virtual Reality.
Oh
and
yeah,
that's
I
pretty
wanted
funny.
to get that. But
it's quite funny.
Everything's too expensive and too short. That's the problem.
Well, especially on the Quest, everything is way too expensive.
Especially on the Quest. But then you've got games like Beat Saber, and those games excel because they don't have to be short because they're simple.
Yeah. And they're basically infinite.
Yeah, they're infinite. So, yeah. I don't know. I just like the porn. I'm in it for the porn. And it's mobile, so I can just walk into the bathroom and be like, "Yeah, we're just gonna do this over the toilet. Let's go."
But
let's go, Preston.
I'm gonna have to say, considering you lucky people have gotten an extra hour and nearly 20 minutes.
Not too lucky.
Of content. I mean, it's not really lucky. It's sort of like, why are you even here? But yeah, we need to like not be doing a stream anymore. Although I might carry on talking to you if you want to, Mr. Dindro.
6:30 at night.
Yeah.
For me.
For you, it's nearly 12.
12, yeah.
And we've got to take the kids to school tomorrow if they're not fucking ill anymore.
Yeah.
Although they haven't been coughing all night tonight.
They're going to start faking it the second they wake up.
Well, that's why they've been sick a couple of times. Well, poorly. Like, poorly enough that school has sent them home. And when they got home, like the first day, we're like, oh, okay, we'll just let you watch TV or whatever. And then the next day, we're like, we need this not to be like a fun alternative to school. So we just started making them help us do chores, basically all day.
Just so they know they don't pretend to be ill.
Yeah.
Not in a super hard work way, but like you're not watching TV and stuff. You know, you're ill. Something. You can go to bed and sleep because you're ill, or you can help me tidy.
And they're going to learn to appreciate that sleep option a little more when they get older.
Yeah. But yeah.
I fucking skip work just to sleep sometimes.
I skip sleep sometimes just to work.
I don't even lie to him anymore, though. I just go, listen, I'm not coming in. I got to sleep. Bye.
What, are you ill? No.
No, I don't. No, I don't have to fucking give you excuses. I'm an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not coming in. I got fucking paid time off. Give it to me. I'll come in tomorrow. Fuck you.
I'm not coming in today. Why? Why are you asking?
They don't typically ask, but when you do get that question, it's like, you don't need to care about that. You just don't.
Do you actually care, or do you need to tick a box? Just
You're
say,
fucking my age. Shut up.
He said he was ill.
I'm not coming in. Just give me the time.
It doesn't matter either way. I'm still not going to be there.
Yeah. I'm faking being sick, all right? Just let me do my thing. Cough, cough. I've
come down with a severe case of the can't be asked.
For fuck's sake. Fine, you can have a freebie. Gravy.
Gravy.
We demand gravy.
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 Say it again. Say it again.
Gravy. Gravy.
Anyway, it is nearly 11:30, so I am going to wrap this up and say thanks for coming. The video is already out if you're here instead of watching that. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Go to my channel where all my stuff is.
Edindro Whitehall. He is the man, the myth, the dog. You need to go to his channel and watch his similarly terrible videos.
Oh no, he's a way better.
He's funnier, but he's also awful as a human being.
I don't think so.
Because he's a dog,
you've
so he should be.
Me.
And yeah, so don't. I'm not waiting for YouTube to fuck about and get my video up, so I've got nothing else to say. So we'll see you next week. Thanks for coming.
Gravy.
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 Gravy. Bye.
Gravy.